Spinny, spinny.
Yeah.
There it goes.
It's stuck.
Welcome everyone to Dice Dames and Dudes. I just saw Frog G's comment pop up. He says,
Skull.
puts time on time dice in dice jail. That's
By
fair.
the way, really quickly, did you notice that whenever we play a video, like an intro or an outro, it now has a time bar at the bottom, so that you can tell how far you are from the end. So that'll help with coordinating our end stream with our outro.
Yep. I noticed that last night when I was doing topic lists.
That's a whole new thing.
I
Yeah,
actually
that's
noticed
pretty
it
cool.
when you were doing topic list too, because I could see it.
Oh, okay,
Here.
cool.
So, like,
Here,
everybody,
I show-
it doesn't show for the audience.
Shows for
right?
everybody. Not the audience, but people
Everybody
backstage.
who's in the StreamYard. Okay, cool.
Spoke in the car about the whole.
Oh, yeah,
See?
there it is.
Huh.
Yeah. Cool.
That's useful. Good job, StreamYard. You did a useful thing.
Yeah,
You did.
don't forget-
Now, if
If
you
you
could just
would like
have
a
like a
list of
pop-out
other
thing
useful
for
things.
videos.
and dark mode.
Like, and dark mode.
would be another
Yes,
wonderful
please,
useful
dark
thing.
mode.
Sorry, audience. Hello, everybody.
Audience is like, what the fuck? You guys suck.
I know we're horrible. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dice Dames and Dudes. I'm actually really excited for.
Are you?
I am.
Are you energetic?
No, I'm just excited.
Okay.
Let's not go crazy.
It's not-
Let's not go crazy here.
Wow.
Within moderation here. Let's let's
I'll
be
be
reasonable.
energetic.
Ooh.
I just changed our Twitch category to politics for this stream.
Interesting.
See how that works.
Okay.
Welcome, politics
But
Twitch.
why?
You're going to be horribly disappointed. Or you're going to start drawing
what
parallels
in
that are
the
going to
hell?
genuinely worry us all.
Look, I can pick talk shows, just chatting.
That's
sports,
usually what I go for.
fitness and health, art, food and drink, politics.
Yeah, with me on here, fitness and health is probably not the best one.
Fuck it, sports ball.
Fitness and
Well,
health.
There you go,
that sounds
sports
great.
ball. There you go.
Woo!
Whiskey sour tonight.
Well-
Skull.
We're
Oh,
rolling
look at
dice. It's
you.
kind of like balls.
Yeah. It's a sport of can Woodrow kill us all
No, not yet.
while seeming fair.
While
There we go.
seeming to be fair.
I'm going to go with yes. Hopefully,
Mr. Lightning
you know,
Underwater,
we
shut up.
what?
I said Mr. Lightning Underwater, shut up.
Hey, it worked.
I mean, it did, so.
Didn't have any, especially beneficial, bonuses, but it fucking worked. And
take
none of you got electrocuted, so I don't want to hear it.
That's true.
It was impressive. I didn't know
This
being
time.
directly in water.
You know what?
It's magic.
It's
Exactly.
magic.
It's fucking magic lightning anyway.
Woodrow, can
Don't
I have,
piss me off.
can I have
What?
Brynn Dis's armor modified to be grounded?
Grounded at all
Yes.
times, please.
Oh my
You want
gosh,
to add
we're
lightning resistance
rods.
to it?
Yes.
We could work that out.
If we were lightning rods, the Volsa could theoretically
Arc it
be
off of us.
between us to continue on without damaging
Mm-hmm.
us. Just saying.
As a
Yeah.
team, we are known as Tesla Coil.
Wait,
Hey, there we go. I like this
Or
idea.
Jacob's Ladder. Because
Yes,
we
all right.
work it into a tattoo.
Yeah.
We just have like a tattoo that has like lightning resistance or some shit. It just pings past us. Oh gosh. Yeah. So
We appreciate you being here, audience. Thank
we
you.
do. We do. All two of you. Three of you. All three of you. One of them might be me.
One of them might be me.
No, I'm actually. No, it probably is you, actually, Luke, because I'm logged in under our account, so it won't be me.
Also,
But-
if you just have the chat popped out, it doesn't count as a viewer in StreamYard.
Really?
Yeah, it can't
Huh.
because we have 3 viewers. Froggy, Flying Feline. I have the chat popped out.
I
know
actually
you
have the window open.
So it's Luke.
Yep. Well, I like to see
Adding
the
the
lag.
numbers.
Wow, that is a fucking tremendous lag.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you saw how long it spooled. I hit go live and was like
Spoolie.
Like any day now.
Just a
Y'all are
6-foot
giving me
metal
shit. I was
pole.
like, I can't do anything else. I hit the button.
I would call
Did
that
exactly
a
what it
rod
said
of
on the thing.
attract lightning. Summon lightning.
The rod
yeah.
of redirect lightning.
That's like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a weather stone. It's a stone tied to a string, and it says that the stone's
Oh.
wet, it's raining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If rock is
yeah.
wet, it's raining. If it's dry, it's not.
Sunny.
Sunny. Yeah.
They said if it's
Yeah.
if it's missing, then it's windy.
Yeah.
Nice.
If it's not moving, it's still. Yeah. That's pretty fucking
it was,
funny.
It was great.
Mhm.
All right, so we are not done with battle, are we?
Nope.
Woodrow?
No, so we left off, you guys had dealt a seemingly killing blow to the basilisk as the husks that were like the crystalline priest husks that were on the walls started to go crazy, and that's where we called it for the night because it was getting pretty late.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
So I'm
last
still
time
in
on
an
Dice
underwater
Games and
scene.
yes,
we're
yeah,
still
we're
underwater.
Damn
Fuck.
it, wrong one.
And I can move freely, thanks to Cesaria,
Mhm.
which is nice.
All right, let's do the
Oh,
do
shit.
the recap.
I moved people. I'm sorry.
You're good. So no,
Feline was there. Shae was here.
no, Feline had moved up with Kronos.
Yeah.
Where you had them is where Feline
Who
and
is the
Kronos were.
dolphin?
That's Cesaria. That's feline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I just left
Because she
her
turned
thing
into a
up.
giant porpoise to attack the creature.
Yeah, she took Kronos over there on her turn, and then you and Brynn, I think, were in the blood cloud of the dragon,
Yeah.
the basilisk.
All right.
Sweet.
Boom. So, last time on Dice Dames and Dudes, the party tried to gather information from the 3 bounty hunter corpses that ambushed them, but the bodies did not yield much useful information. Arriving to a silent grove, the party discovered Suzaria had gone missing searching for pieces of Kronos' ship. The party found her at the bottom of an ocean cave, reaching for an old elven restoration perch used to cleanse merchant caravans traveling to the surface world. They managed to bring the Zillalisk down before it turned the party to stone. But can they kill the crystalline priest before their hard work is undone? So, last we left off, Brynn had just gone, so it's actually Dis's turn. And so we can go ahead and put the husks on the map. We were kind of just, I was just keeping them in my head, but there's basically one on the wall next to where the dragon is at its rear end, where like the tail is closest to the wall. Right there, yeah. There's one on the blue dot above on the same sort of little piece of wall.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
Pick a color for him.
The purple. There you go.
All right. So we got one.
One there.
I need not fucking 2 pixels.
You
And
got
one
this.
here. And then where else?
What?
One direct. So the light directly above that one in the same line. There's kind of one clinging onto the wall there, and then if you go directly to your right, there's one sort of in those cluster of rocks that had been climbing along that back wall to try and get close to you guys the whole time, but you guys kept moving. So a little up. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that works.
Oh,
It's the same distance. Right there.
I'm a perfectionist.
And in initiative order, Brynn had just gone and dealt the killing blow as the Zillisk was sort of falling down to the floor below and sort of leading out this big cloud of blood, purple blood. It's not necessarily blinding enough to cloud and blind you all, but it is sort of kind of lightly obscuring the area. Yeah, so it is your turn, Dis.
1 second. I gotta label them so we can keep track.
Heard. Right there. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Let me see here. How do I play?
In an unknown turn of events, the Zillisk created loss of memory in Dis.
I'm petrified with indecision.
When you what you do see here around you is you see Brynn is in her octopus form still, with some of the arms holding the big BFG, some of the arms holding a Axie. You see the priests sort of surround you, and you can see the eel heads are sort of
Nice.
flashing around, screaming out. And there's like this strange reverberation with the cries in the water that you can feel. And they're all seemingly focused on the dead Zillisk.
This is just
All right.
for you, Kirby. I want you to know that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't know why I called you Kirby when you're clearly Woodrow, but whatever.
Same thing. Same difference.
Game brain is
I mean-
engaged.
To be fair, you call me Brynn a lot, so.
A lot, yeah. I do it, yeah. I'm really bad with names.
Oh, what's really great is when I call Sai, but I'm talking to like my mom.
Oh, shit.
I'll be like, yeah, and then me and Sai, and my mom's like, I was like, I mean, Alex. She's like, yep, I know. I've just learned now. I'm like, okay.
Silix.
Silex.
What's up, Splat Guts? How you doing?
I know we got Splato. What's up? He says,
up?
I never understand any of these games. Shae is good at finding things that I am unfamiliar with. I as much as I would love to take credit for this is really more Woodrow initially asking me if I wanted to play a D&DS game forever ago. Me reaching out and looping Luke into it because he said he loved playing D&D.
It's like,
and then when Sai came back, Sai was like, "Whoa, we playing D&D now?" And I was like,
I mean, we
Yeah.
stopped, but
we can do it again." So I just kind of knew everyone, but didn't know D&D. So that's how it happens.
all right.
Mhm.
So
I'm rolling this big dice
this one's
tonight,
close.
by the way.
Can I see over this thing?
Yeah, it's sort of sinking down, and that husk is sort of clutched up towards the top of the roof of the cave.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the one closest to Brynn, which I believe is number 1.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Okay. I shoot him with the darkness. All right.
Shoot him in his stupid face. To me.
Confirm. I'm shooting him with my bow.
Heard.
And then
And done.
I need dice.
It's just so your fault, Luke. I do that every time now.
You're welcome.
Every fucking time.
You're welcome.
Yep.
You,
Yep.
you showed her. Dude, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car?
Nice.
And
My
what does mine
D20
play?
came out of the bag on a 20. It's
I don't
Nat
think
20
that's
to
how that
hit?
works.
14.
Okay, I thought you rolled in at 20. I was all like, yes.
Nope,
Okay.
it came out of the dice bag at a 20.
It rolled out of the dice bag. Does that count as a roll? Did you have to physically touch it?
Does a 28 hit?
Yes, 28 hits.
Okay. You gotta ask these days.
Yep.
So I am adding 5 of the things.
And you did do
Well, that
that
means I'm still
in the
raging.
last session, so that should put you down pretty. Yeah, you're still raging.
To 1.
That should put
Yeah.
you to 1. Yeah, okay.
So 5d8
Yup.
plus the 1.
D8 for the bow, right?
Yeah, 1d8 for the bow.
Yeah. And then your dex, whatever that is, and the plus for the magic of the bow.
Yeah. So 34 total points.
34? Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. It's to number 1, so 34. Bam.
Pew, pew.
Doesn't look like it resisted any of the damage. The blood arrow goes into it, and you can sort of see the body pulse, and the eyes on the eels kind of go dim and black, like the eyes of the elven husk that they are attached to. And then you got your bonus in movement.
I am going to. Oh God, is that an action? Is the 500 an action or is it?
No, it's your move. It takes up your movement
Okay.
and a charge.
Then that is going to be my. Where the fuck is it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, you have a bonus action. Oh, you're gonna hide though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I know what you're doing.
And become shadow doesn't appear to be on a charge. Oh, there it is. Yep, I hadn't scrolled up enough. I checked it. And then
Okay.
for the stealth part, for the hide,
And their
an
passive
11
is pretty-
plus,
Yeah.
plus, so 24.
Okay. Yeah, that's 10 above their passive. So to you, its focus seems to be on Brynn and the Zillilisk, even though you just attacked one of its allies. And then it is the Zillilisk's turn, but it is dead, and it is the Husk's turn.
They're just hating.
So, Dis, you will get an attack of opportunity if you want, but it will break your stealth on 2 as it moves towards the body of the Zillilisk. Brynn, 1 is coming close to you, but it's actually not moving past you, so you won't get an attack of opportunity. And then 3 is moving in as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
They are really making me tempted to do like a hold action and just spin thing.
Or a 1 attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back, oh, y'all gonna come in here? I'm just gonna hold it out and be like, ah! Spin
Feels
it
like
Reckless.
octopi whirlwind.
around. Yes.
Doot. Okay, so it is. Oh,
And I am going to do my attack of opportunity, by the way.
okay, so go ahead and roll. And 3rd level.
I
Where's
did not
Kirby
pick
at?
good rice for this.
Spells. So it's going to be 17, 13, so 30, and that is their actions though, and you can go ahead and tell me what you got. Dis.
I rolled a 15 plus 13 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Does this count as a sneak? Since
No,
I'm
'cause
hidden
it's-
behind it.
But I think it's only once a round.
Did
Right,
I
or is it once a-
sneak this round?
Oh yeah, you're right. You didn't sneak attack. So yeah, you would get it.
Once per. No, once per turn.
Ooh, then you would get it again actually if it's once per turn.
Yeah.
Even if you had used it, you'd get it again. Is what I'm saying. But you didn't use it, so you're good.
I was reading
Either way.
the about sneak attack and how vicious it is when you get attacks of opportunity. That's,
Yeah.
that's why I asked.
Yep.
So
That's how it works. It is pretty nasty.
plus 1d8. So 28 plus then 2d6 of necrotic. So that's 28 regular.
Okay.
And then 8 necrotic.
So 36.
And then 9 extra regular because I didn't add the magic or dex to it.
45. Boom.
Okay, we're just gonna. I have them, but they're driving me nuts.
Okay, so it looks like you did a lot of damage to that one. It's not down, but you sever some of the eels as you sort of try to sever it, like cut its head off as it darts away from you. You take some of the eel heads off.
Could I have held on to it with the whip part of my assassin's thorn?
That would be your attempt. It's like instead of doing damage, you could try to like tie it down if you want.
Okay.
But it's either or.
Okay.
And that's theirs. So they all go down into the blood mist, and you can see sort of this purple glow start to glow in the crystals that were remaining on the Zillilisks back, and its eyes sort of light up again. It seems to have a moment of vitality put back into it. And then Kronos, it's your turn, because that's all.
Kronos, you better kill this shit.
Where do you want me to move to, by the way?
You're muted, by the way.
Oh, two. They're just all basically 5 foot adjacent to the beast trying to touch it. Close enough to touch the monster.
The monster.
All right. So.
BFG it, Shae.
It's not my turn.
You're in water. You could go up and shoot down. That is an option.
You'll be okay. Just aim for the sphincter.
Yep. It's always a weak spot of everything.
So I'm out of range. Aim for the brown eye.
Gosh.
Let's see. Let me double check my slots here. First level. Third level. Okay. Then I am going to aim kind of like in between 2 and 3, but on the Zillilith's head with Shatter, but I'm going to cast it as a 3rd level.
Oh yeah, so you're going to hit 2, 3, and the Zillilisk then, right? Is what you're trying for? Okay, heard.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for.
Brynn's just out of the way too.
Okay, good. Yeah. I was like...
That's why I was doing some calculating.
I heard you counting, and I was praying that that's what you were counting, was how far away is Brynn before I fire.
This is just out of the corner of the circle. If you go by like the square maps, if you put it at that point, it doesn't hit Brynn or Dis, and hits 2, 3, and the Zillilith. So it can't be.
That's what I was aiming for.
Yeah.
So only really literally just scary, barely. That's all. It's fine.
This isn't a danger zone, though.
All right, so
where is
you're like about right there where you just had that.
Up here? Or down here?
Up 1. Yeah.
Right there. 1, 2. That little nodule is sticking out bit.
Yep.
Okay. And how much is the radius? Or circumference?
Kronos, is it? Tis a 10-foot, right?
10-foot radius, yes.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Okay.
Yep, so that hits. Boom.
1, 2. Well, thanks. You drew nothing. Way
to go, Photoshop.
It's all good. It's not going to hit anything. Go ahead and what's your save, Kronos? Because I got to roll 3 of them.
Let's see.
And the Zillilith doesn't have any more legendary saves, so he's actually got to make
it. Constitution saves 17.
Oh, okay, so this he's got a pretty good chance.
On the layers side.
9. Okay, so yeah, that's a 21. So the Zillilisk makes it for I think half, and then the other 2.
Solid.
Ooh, no, 8 on the die. That's gonna fail, and a 3 on the die.
A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone or crystal has a disadvantage on the saving throw.
Right.
Yeah.
Roll again. A 3 on the die, so the Zillilith fails too. They all fail. That's only a 12.
All right. So normally for a second level it would be 3d8, but When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8
1d8,
for each slot above the 2nd. So if I cast it at 3, that's 4d8. 4d8 thunder damage. 7 plus 3 is 10.
Yes.
10 plus 4 is 14. Plus another 4 is 18.
18, and that's thunder damage?
That's thunder damage.
So that is doubled to 36.
Nice.
As that goes off, 36 is going to take that out. Going to take
There.
that out. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw for me real quick, too.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. D8.
Or wait, one sec. Hold on. No, never mind. You're out of range. Sorry, I thought you were closer than that. My bad. I miscounted.
Yeah, I'm still back by back where the I was dropped off and shot my lightning bolt from.
See?
Shoot, shot.
Professional.
So, 2 of the priests,
Nice.
the 2 priests, second one shatters, and the third one takes a bunch of damage but doesn't seem to go down. So, one has
Nice.
34 damage, one has 36 damage, and one is dead. And then the dragon seems to take a lot, and the rest of the crystals on its back sort of crack and become just jagged little stumps. And what they were is the rest of them sort of rain down to the bottom of the ocean floor. And that was just your spell, so you still have a bonus and a movement.
Who's after me? Who's coming up after me?
Kirby is. And then Suzaria.
Okay.
Hello on Facebook, Nita, and welcome, Pedro.
Nita.
Hi, Nita.
Hey, Pedro.
What's up, Pedro? All I hear is nerd math.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Look,
I showed the
that nerd
comment,
math
but
is
you
what
were
kept
busy
me
doing
alive.
this. You were busy doing nerd math at the time, so.
That nerd math was really important, okay? Do you see how close I was to all of this?
You're a square away. You're fine.
It's not that far.
25.
This sounds like a
reach out
death
and
charge goes
touch
off.
death.
So I still have bonus action and movement, right?
Yeah. And you have your full movement because you're underwater with freedom of movement, so you have a swim speed basically.
Yeah, Pedro, how close are you to funded?
So
Better be closer than 80.
15, 20.
Yeah, I was happy I was finally able to get in on that. I was hoping I'd get in before it closed.
Yeah.
Oh,
10, 20.
I backed a bunch of stuff with this paycheck. I was fucking happy. A lot of shit on my list got crossed off.
You're $80. Oh, 80%. Motherfuck. Ooh, I was like, hold up. I could move some stuff.
10, 20.
I'm gonna switch my chair real fast. This one's dying.
35,
A chair is dying.
55,
Interesting.
60. All right. Your chair is dying? Did I just hear that? I was in math land. What the fuck just happened? Hang on.
His chair
Yeah,
is
my chair's
dying. I'm
dying.
glad that you walked
Okay.
the stream.
All right.
Hello.
I want to Misty Step 30 in a diagonal direction from where I'm at. So that's 10, 20, 30. So it's kind of like right above
4
those
squares
white
away diagonally. Yeah.
Yes. Right. Yes.
Boom.
Go back one.
No. You're. Oh, okay. Yeah. If you want to go back one, you can't. You still have one more
No.
square of movement.
Okay. So that's accurate. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And then I want to run. I want to move my full movement 60, which should put me right on parallel with 1 down there. I mean, I was kind of trying to avoid an attack of opportunity for 3 or anything like that. Just saying.
While you move through that, starts his turn. Okay, you're good. Dang. Okay. You are
That's about.
safe.
I counted
Is that-
out 12 squares.
Okay, they're
Yep.
5 each, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
12,
Okay.
5, 60.
Yeah.
Boom. So Shae, you see Kronos burst his way over to you, and that's all your actions. So it's Kirby.
Yep.
Does anyone look hurt at the moment? I can't remember exactly what people's
I'm
health
at
were.
78 out of 137, so
Okay,
I'm at
so-
46 of 99.
maybe a little more dire would be the big guy.
Okay, so Kirby, boom. He's got
Finding running underwater is fun with the mohawk. It kind of helps guide my actions.
this level.
Rudder.
He's gonna cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on you, and you're gonna get back. You saw a little squid comes up to you and just sticks to the side of your head, and it almost looks like a little hat. And you get 16 hit points back.
B has to draw that now.
Octopus of healing. Engage.
Thanks.
The healing,
Hold on,
the healing
little guy.
needs to be ink.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He doesn't ink, but the tentacle comes down with a little ink on it and draws a mustache and a little monocle.
Yes, indubitably. Hold on,
And
champ.
It goes to Susaria's turn, which
on,
she is
Susaria.
going to charge in her dolphin form, which I think she has 80 movement, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's going to ram 1. Dude.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll.
It
16
just
on
says
the
allow
die.
yourself to be molested by the squid.
Allow it. 7 plus 3. 7 plus 3. Dude. Okay. Plus another 9. 19. Oh, nice. Okay. So that's going to be. So she.
Damn right, ramming speed.
Yeah, she darts forward. It's like zooms around the Zillilisc and the dying husks and goes like a missile straight through to one and slams it into the wall. You guys can actually hear the and rock kind of breaks down and falls as it sort of gets pinned almost up into the wall. And the dolphin form sort of sits back a little bit, and you guys can hear the sort of dolphin screeches echo through the water as it almost sounds like it's laughing. And then it's
accurate. Oh my
Brynn,
gosh.
it's your turn, but I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me as you catch a glimpse of the basilisk eye.
All right. Oh, nat 20. So 28.
Nice. Yeah. So you shake it off. You're good. You see it. You don't even feel any stiffness. You're just like, nope, that's what I'm gonna hit.
You looking at me again? Wow.
Is it 2 that's dead or 3 that's dead?
2's dead. Yeah. 3 got really hurt, and 1 seems to be very, very hurt, but still up. As the eels seem like they're spreading out and going to be trying to lash out at Susaria.
And I'm like equally distanced from both of them.
Essentially, yeah.
You can make it to either one.
Right. Well, I'm just thinking. I'm trying to decide which one I should attack, because if I attack one, then that leaves Kronos to.
You know that 1 is really, really hurt, and you know
Yeah.
that if you kill something and drop it to 0, you get a 3rd attack as your bonus action.
So we're gonna go and kill one. Look at you. Look at you reminding me of what I know. Remember, you know these things. Yes, yes, I do. In fact, remember that
I totally know
these.
this.
Of course.
Especially with your 94 wisdom.
Yeah.
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 5,500 wisdom suddenly. Oh, yes, I quite remember this.
Indubitably.
That squid is rubbing off on us all.
That's phrasing.
That's slimy.
Yes. Okay. Yeah,
Make sure
I'm
my armor
just
is
gonna go
sealed.
over and I'm a oldie but a goodie. I'm swinging axie at that bitch. Cause what else am I gonna do, really? That sounds like fun.
There you go.
You can. It's a
Yes,
thing. Well, you know
yes,
what's funny? In my friend's world, he was making space dwarves, and my friend Sean played one, and he had it with a Mexican accent, And my friend's like, dude, I really don't want my dwarves to have like a Mexican accent in my world. That just seems so out of place. And we're like, too bad. So then I made a dwarf and I played it with a Mexican accent. Like, that's what dwarves sound like now in this world.
Oh, that's funny.
Your dwarf's name was Cholo Cabron.
No, he had a dwarf name.
I got a 20.
Ooh.
A nat 20?
10 and a 10. No.
Oh.
A 10 and a 10. It's a hit.
10. Okay, yeah. That definitely hits.
Okay.
I was going to get excited for your critting.
Yeah, I know. 11, 14.
Fire?
Oh, I didn't roll the 2d8s. I always forget that. 14 plus another 8.
Another 8, which gets halved to 4 because everyone's underwater. But that brings it to... Oh,
18.
man, okay. So, as Susaria's dolphin sort of slams it into the wall and does a little back pedal and faces it again, the elf form sort of grasps, like leans off the wall a little bit, and the eel heads sort of come out, and they all sort of extend like they're going to reach out and attack Susaria soon, and they're sort of screaming as you sort of come up on the side, and in one clean stroke, you decapitate all of the eel heads and the body husk that it's attached to of the elf, and it just sort of all sink with heavy thuds at the bottom of the ocean.
Damn straight they do.
And that's one attack. So now you have 2 more attacks, meaning you can attack 3 or the Zillilus, whichever one you want.
So, hold up. Okay.
So this isn't dead.
Nope. It was.
Scurvy bastard.
It was dying, and then it got healed.
So are you telling me you want me to hit that side? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm trying to re-emphasize the fact that it's not dead.
Yeah, okay, so we'll go and try to chop through the butt end of that since that's right what I'm by.
You
Basically, I have swung here and I'm just gonna flip around. I'm gonna swing.
Okay, go ahead and give me
right
an attack.
next to me. You know what? So I get it's a D20 plus 10. So we're gonna be radical. We're gonna just try
Fuck yes.
I'm not rolling. Wait, here you go. I'm not rolling. I am simply placing.
Is it a 20?
Yes!
Yes.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
So that's 30. Barely started that hits.
So that hits.
I think you hit the prone unmoving creature.
Yes.
Well, it's not prone. It's in water. It wasn't laying down. It was.
I hit it
sinking,
a lot.
but still, it still gets hit a lot.
A lot.
So as it's sort of waking up, it was sinking down back sinking towards the ocean floor. As it sort of wakes back up and its eyes open before its turn, and it can reorient itself. It's sort of starting to turn, but in that moment is when the action happens and the husks start dropping. And Brynn goes over, decapitates the one husk, and then as she's spinning, she hits the spot she hit before, where she opened the scales in its chest, and just sinks the axe in deeper. Is what I was trying to say.
Oh.
And basically, you can feel the pulsing intense of the axe, like trying to rip out as it's turning, just goes slack, and you sort of holding onto the axe, and you sort of, with all the weight of with the weightlessness of the water, you can sort of start to just pull your axe back and sort of start to begin the sinking of the body of the dragon again. As you can see across from you, with one more attack, the husk that's sort of screeching out again in agony as its guardian has been slayed one more time by this weird octopus.
This octopus is pissed, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Angry octopus.
So, I mean, we've done 2 hits with Axie. I've got one more, and I'm wondering if I should just fire off the biomatter fracture generator at it.
I think with them it has to be a melee attack when it's.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Then
double
I
check,
have
but
to-
I think it does.
So wait, am I even
could
close
try.
enough to do it?
Well, you still had 2 squares of movement left.
Movement, and you can throw Axie
Okay, so then yeah, I
20
just wanted to
feet,
make sure,
so.
like, if I threw Axie, that was still gonna count as melee. Yeah. So then we're just gonna check Axie, because see if we can just clean everybody up. That'd be great.
So we go from me getting all the kills to now.
So we're just gonna. This works so well.
I shattered one. Damn it.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
You've been doing a lot. But
I'm just going to place. Well, that fucking sucked.
Law of
the one.
averages.
a 30.
13.
Gonna work.
13 misses.
Damn it!
Just barely.
Sorry,
away.
guys. I got too cocky. I
It
should've
looked
just rolled.
really heroic.
Thank you.
But it is your turn, Dis. Because that was movement bonus and action. So
Aha. Let's see.
Aha!
Aha.
I hate using up all these charges, but you know what? Good cause.
your bonus action one doesn't use a charge. Your bonus action 30 feet one to get advantage.
Oh, is that within range?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
I don't know why I was thinking it was 15 feet.
No, it's 30. Yeah. It's like
Alright.
basically Misty Step. Cool Misty Step.
Flavored.
Reflux.
I like Misty Step. It reminds me of a Led Zeppelin song. Misty Mountain Hop. That's what mine's called. It's a Misty Mountain Hop. Anyway.
Okay. So using that bonus action, I can't use another bonus action at the end. So attackings. Oh my! You couldn't have given me a 20? 19.
Nope. 19's all you get.
I've gotten so few crits in
Oh.
attacks.
Volsung, the creature
Yes.
that you hex died, so you get health back from your hex.
Oh.
Your hex blade
Nice.
curse. Whatever it was. I can't remember how much it is for the
Oh,
I think it's
shit,
11.
I forgot. My necrotic damage heals me for half. Yay.
And you did roll with
Yeah.
advantage, right? Dis?
No.
Yeah, you get advantage on the attack when you use that 30-foot shadow step.
I do you want me to take a picture?
No, I believe you. With that reaction, I believe you. You got a natural 1, so you missed. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting. I was like, there's no way Woodrow is gonna let that go without saying something smart ass. Not a chance in hell.
Plus 1d8.
That reaction, I believe you. Critically missed. Sounds right.
So I'm going to sneak attack with a whip, and
Yeah, you can do that.
chop this motherfucker in half.
Your metal whip. Metal demonic whip.
Nice.
Is it
Good
double?
demonic, though.
Is it double the weapon die too?
Yeah, so any dice you would roll for the attack get doubled. Any modifiers wouldn't. They just get added on at the end of the dice roll.
$67 points of damage.
Nice.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's almost all. It's 1 point away from its max hit points, so that definitely kills it. So yeah, you literally sort of whip the rapier around in its whip form, and it just sort of looks elegant and like almost like not quite ribbon dancing, but it's just, and then the pieces just sort of separate and sink to the bottom as they slide apart with a soft little
Doll
thud.
slides apart.
I don't get.
And everything kind of goes silent. The screaming from them stops, and all you guys can hear is the sort of soft radiating of the crystals. You also see that you guys have a message that didn't pop up. It popped up, but you guys sort of in the moment of
We're
fighting all
busy?
this. Yeah, we're busy. And bringing it up, you see that Renaj sent you guys a message, and it's like, bad news. So, seems we got pinged. This ship is, I think, on their watch. I'm being chased currently by two 2 elven fighters, and I think there's a transport ship that's landing in the area. I dropped you guys off. I'll be back if I can shake these guys.
Fuck.
Oh, Renage. Bless you.
I'll be back if I can. Are you?
I'll be back if I don't get killed. That's what that means.
Are you suggesting we wait here?
Stay underwater.
I mean, that's your choice.
Again, I reiterate, fuck.
I'm just gonna pose a totally radical, probably highly unpopular opinion concern. Are we sure Renage isn't like one of the shitty bad ones? Because when we're not around, he seems getting an awful lot of shit. I'm just throwing it out there.
He's a trouble magnet. I've encountered them before.
Are you sure that's all it is?
Look, we can torture him after this.
No, I'm not. But
Okay, I'm just food for thought.
Are you sending this to him? I'm just making sure because you guys always have open
So-
channels. So,
So here's the thing: is the way that I see Brynn doing this is she thinks that she's talking, but has forgotten that she's underwater as an octopus. So she did. She didn't necessarily mean to, but probably like says it. Then you just hear her nod, like, "Yeah, it's still here." It's like,
well, considering character stuff with him and his history, he probably wouldn't say anything and just
Nice.
be like, "Aw."
that's
He's gonna be extra motivated to prove you guys wrong now, though. I'll give you that much.
Oh well, that's
Kid.
good.
Actually-
can you shake him?
Give a little bardic inspiration. He sort of replies back. He's like, "I think I can if I use the canopies." And yeah. I'll meet you guys back in a few.
All right, you do your best. Do you know how many we're probably likely to deal with when we pop up from this little swimming mission?
Well, he's not rolling the best, but ooh, okay. I don't know. You said you asked how many there were. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I asked him what he saw as what we're going to be dealing with when we pop up out of the water.
I think it was at least one more starfighter and a transport ship were landing. I think they're scouting the area. I'm not sure they know where you are, but they definitely think you're on the ship. Yeah, they're not shooting missiles or anything at me. They're just chasing me. They're trying to lock on though. So, yeah.
All right.
1 sec. He sort of like gets really focused.
I
for a
toss him
moment.
bardic inspiration.
Okay, go. I'm gonna raise the die then because instead of an 8, he's gonna get a 10.
Shae,
Huh?
I swim over to Brynn. There I am. I'm the highlighted one. I swim over to Brynn, and I put my hand on your shoulder. Heal
Do
yourself.
octopuses
for
have shoulders?
He'll
They do
yeah.
now.
There's like 8 of them. There's many shoulders.
Right.
He'll. How much did you say?
28.
28. Ooh, thank you.
What does that put you at? Do you look good, or are you still pretty damaged? And this is your octopus form, so if your octopus form would drop, you would revert back.
Are you asking her what she's at, or me what I'm at?
Her, and I'm making sure that because if she was taking damage after the breath, which was like the 56, it would be going off the octopus form.
I think that all the damage I took was before.
That's what I thought. Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm pretty
so
sure. Yeah.
with that puts me at 106.
Okay. So then he's gonna hit you. And what is your max? 113 or 130?
137.
Okay, so he's gonna hit you with one more and give you, I think, 16.
16. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Or
And,
19. Sorry, it didn't load. That was the previous heal. It was a 19. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
we're out of combat now. Everything dead.
While you're down here, yeah, you seem to be out of combat and just seem to be dealing with the fact that there's a search party waiting for you outside of the exit. And you guys can deal with that however you see fit.
Let's see.
Anybody got a bomb?
You do. It's
I mean, I've got
sure.
this antimatter thing. You just like
And
swim.
If you scroll down on the map,
Yes.
There is, and Suzaria seems to have swam away and is sort of out of view for a moment, and you hear a screech that's almost deafening. But those crystals with the green glow.
Yep.
Earlier in the fight, Brynn and Dis, you did see that there was a canister there that was glowing green like the ammo of the BFG.
Oh, I did not forget. I was about to. We ain't leaving until I go down there and check some shit out.
I think I put it on your sheet, but I can't remember. But it's 30 rounds. I did. Yeah, I did. So you have 34 rounds now.
Oh, shit. Yes.
Yeah, so shit's gonna die.
Yes. I will
Also
still be sparing, just slightly less sparing.
It was hard earned. Some other things you kind of saw in this area. There was the Elven Shrine that seemed to cast Greater Restoration once per dawn. There's the crystalline basilisk eggs around the ammo, and it seems that something dragged it in here, and it was like radiating heat for the eggs. You get the 30 rounds of ammunition. There's also 2 giant clams in here that you notice. They're pretty big. They're 10 foot by 10 foot, and one of them's open and has a giant pearl, like normal pearl on it, and then the other one is shut. The one that's shut is up by the shrine. The one that's open is that one that you're on right now. And the pearl is about the size of your hand when it's open. Like it'd be like palming a small basketball, but it'd be hard because in the water it'd be easy, but it'd be pretty.
This one seems to be empty. I better go check the other one.
Give me a deception roll or whatever. Yeah, deception.
I like how you say that, and you're still going to share everything, so it doesn't really matter.
So, am I rolling deception or am I rolling sleight of hand?
Well, they can't see you, so technically it's deception because you're like, oh, okay. This one's empty.
I don't say it like that. Oh my god.
Oh, you're not Renaj.
Obvious.
So empty.
I swear I'm not smuggling people. That's what normal people say, right? Yes. Yeah.
I'm not really trying to deceive them.
Yeah, I know. Are you taking that pearl though?
Yes.
Go and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Don't drop.
14 plus.
Okay. That should be good.
My
5,
dex
I think.
saving throw is 9.
9, yeah.
Plus 9.
It's 4. Yeah.
So 20 something.
Yeah. So you make it. You manage to pick it up, and as soon as you pick it up, you kind of feel the water, and it kind of creaks. And you're like, oh shit! And pull your hand out, and it snaps shut.
Oh.
That is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
And yeah, there's the other one that you saw above the altar.
Oh, can I have sleight of hand drop like a little piece of grit to replace it?
If you want, yeah. We'll say you could have done that.
Well, no, that's what they make pearls out of.
I know, that's why I'm laughing, because you're like, I'm going to be back for that in a couple of days.
No, and then when it slams shut, I'm going to pet it and be like, don't worry, you'll make a new one soon.
You'll make a new one soon, and then I'll come steal that one and give you more grit. It'll be fine. We've got this symbiotic relationship now.
They enjoy it.
As you're over there,
they don't.
taking that from... They don't.
It's irritant to them.
So, as you're over there, kind of doing that, you sort of look and you see that screech goes off that these crystals that are north of you or just above you are cracked, and Suzaria is sort of going to the next batch, and she's sort of releasing another screech, and she's sort of breaking them up with whatever weird sonar dolphin power she has in this form. She's echoed the dolphin.
Flipper, flipper, faster than lightning.
I'm gonna use a charge on the staff of healing to try to heal myself.
Yep.
All right. So.
How many charges that thing got left?
It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 charges left after using this, and I get 5 hit points back.
Solid.
Nice. So with your thieves tools disc, you can make it a check with the thieves tools, but it's going to be strength based, not dex based. Because this is all literally just prying. There's no finesse to this sort of lock. You could also hand them to someone who's stronger than you if you're not. I don't know what your strength is. I think it's like 16 or 15, some shit though, right?
It's 16.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna since I can clearly see I'm gonna need the leverage. I cast enlarge on myself.
Yes, it gives you advantage on the check.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, smart.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the spell after I roll. I rolled a 15, but I'm like, I mean, is this a weapon attack? I rolled a 15 and a 10, so 15. Plus
Total 15. Okay.
3, so 18.
It would be your athletics, or your your proficiency plus your strength. Your proficiency would go into it too. It wouldn't just be the +3.
Oh, well, my proficiency is a +4, so 15 plus 3 plus 4 is 22.
22. Yep. Okay. So, so you're actually prying, and it doesn't budge. You can feel that the tension on your picks, even underwater, is enough to at least bend them and possibly damage them if you keep trying and failing like this.
Can I instead use a bladed weapon to cut the muscle, or to go around, on the inside?
The edge.
God, I don't want to kill the fucking thing. Does it appear to have a tickle spot?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna investigate for a tickle.
While this is happening, I run over to the crystals that Susaria's at, and I'm going to whack him with my vibration side.
Okay.
24.
Luke's gonna do something
20,
useful.
a 24.
Yes.
Okay. So with that, you think it's not necessarily a tickle spot, but you think if you try to pry from this spot, the DC will be lower. It'll be less difficult from this vantage point. It seems like the anatomy of it could be what you think of as a tickle spot. So if you do it there with advantage enlarged, it'll be a lower DC. You think a 22, and this spot would have done it.
So I rolled a 1 and an 18. So
okay, 18 plus 7
plus 7 is
is
25.
Which is what the original DC was. So yeah, you go ahead and the pick starts to bend a little bit, but it slips in pretty deep. And as it does slip in, there's sort of like and it opens up. And you see a black pearl. This one's not as big as the pearl that you grabbed off. Just sitting on the...
That is so on brand. I'm going to look for a smooth pebble. So
yeah, you can find one easily in here. You find different kinds. It looks like there is all kinds of smooth.
Are you going to Indiana Jones this thing?
Yes.
This will be sleight of hand. That's smart thinking.
I mean,
there better not be a huge fuck. I look above me to see if there's a huge round boulder getting ready to roll out.
No, just a giant fucking eel. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not funny. It's not funny. We're trying to say that shit.
15
underwater
9.
centipede. No, I'm just kidding. So, 24. So, what happens is you find a little, like, gray stone. It could have been part of something that was down here. It turned to stone. You're not really sure. But it seems to be the exact shape and size of the other one. You're not really sure about the density, but you pretty good judge. And you go and swap it, and you have a black pearl in your hand. And nothing happens with the clamp. It's still open.
Nice.
I pet the top of the shell, not from the outside.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I'm specifying.
I like my fingers where they are, attached to my hand.
I like the hand on the wrist. It's a nice combo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Kirby
Works
did
well.
too.
You agreed with it. So
I know,
fuck
just kidding. just kidding. It was my idea.
you. If he wants it back, I know a guy. His name is Manos. Okay. I'm done. By the way, I'm at 65 hit points. Just saying.
Don't you only have 65 hit points?
No.
Oh.
Don't I? What the fuck? That is so cold-blooded.
And then let's see. So he's got one more 4th level, so he's gonna hit you with one too. Being as it's your familiar he's in.
I have 99. Thank you.
And you
You
did
have the
take
same
damage
amount
to
that
heal,
I do.
think, too.
Do I?
So you actually, damn. Kirby uses his last 4th level slot to give you 20 hit points back. It's a 4th level cure wounds.
Yay! I'm at 85.
What are you at now, Volstein?
78.
Okay.
You could use the stick. You can whack yourself with the stick a few more times.
I'm wondering if we might need that in a minute. Because we're not going to get a short rest while those fuckers are wandering around out there.
Not
My
while you're
short
underwater.
Rest is 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Half an hour.
Size like I have to blink twice.
Kind of. We all technically that's how all our sleeps work.
close the eye, open the eye.
So yeah, I was over there I ran over to where Cesaria was with the stones, and I'm helping her destroy those fucking things.
So what did you roll damage and attacks, or did you wait?
I was waiting until you guys were done.
Oh yeah. So go ahead and give me you don't have to roll attacks because they're stationary objects. You'd be like trying to hit a wall, So go ahead and just roll damage. And like I said before, these crystalline substances seem to be vulnerable to thunder. So you can double whatever you roll, and then add double the dice that you roll, and then add the modifier after that.
Can you hide from sound underwater?
I don't think you can hide from sound. Period.
All right. So.
Well, you can by being behind a solid object. It dims the sound somewhat. So.
All right, 1d10 plus 6, so 2d10 plus 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna try and answer, and then I realized I don't know. I was like, wait.
All right,
So
2d10 plus 6.
Yeah, things will absorb sound.
4. 8 plus 4, that's what, 12? Plus 6?
Yeah, 8 plus 4 is
18.
12.
Yeah.
So 18 total.
So these are what they're trying to fuck up. Are these dead?
No, those seem to be pulsing with the eggs, and they're all kind of pulsing a lot slower than they were, but they still seem to be intact. And you get the sense that Cesaria is definitely trying to get rid of these things for some reason, guessing that she's a druid, they're unnatural. And Kronos, you know that they're definitely unnatural. You've seen them. These are some sort of space entity. They're not. They're living kind of in a way. They're more magic life than organic life.
More of an incubi, something like that.
A living spell,
parasite.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the ones that were by like the ammo that I got, are those still
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
Okay.
seem to be the biggest ones.
okay? And the last ones that you just circled, that was what was on the
Oh,
basilisk
okay.
thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the basilisk. Okay.
Okay, so I'm still down with the ammo stuff. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna axie it. I thought you'd fall back and BFG it.
Smash him with a hammer.
Ooh,
And then,
that's a better idea.
There was 6 basilisk eggs there too. But they seem to be changed from the crystals, and instead of being egg-like, they look like stones, and they're translucent, and you can see the basilisk embryos inside moving around and kind of growing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and BFG it. That sounds better. It sounds way better than being right near it and possibly dying. Jeez. Luke, were you done?
I mean, do I get 2 attacks since I'm using my packed weapon? I mean, does that apply in this circumstances? I'm just attacking inanimate things.
Yep.
Woodrow?
Yeah, you can do one more attack.
Okay. So it'd be another 2d10.
Yeah, I didn't mean to stop anything you were doing. I was just clarifying.
Oh, you're
10.
good. Yeah.
14 plus 6, so 20 this time for the second one.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so that group has been completely shattered, and when that happens,
Nice.
the armor of yours sort of extends out a little more. It doesn't like engage or anything like that, but more of it comes to the surface, and it's like removing a scab. It's sort of like hurts a little bit, but it's also really good feeling. And
Well,
Brynn,
that means Kirby's a scab picker. I can tell.
go ahead and it's lots of skating and street.
Yeah.
Congrats.
No, I
Road
totally
rash.
feel it.
Let's see. Go ahead and just roll the damage for me. Because even if you hit the wall, even if you hit the wall, it's gonna hit him. And it's necrotic damage. Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna go.
36.
Whew. Okay. 36 total.
Yeah.
So that area basically actually collapses in on itself as you shoot the projectile from the BFG. There's obviously you see a glow, but the glow is in like this just immense line of bubbles that becomes steam, and it sort of explodes, and then you see a bright glow of green as that area sort of implodes on itself. It looks like a depth charge goes off, and then the kind of wall there collapses in, and it just kind of becomes a rubble wall that's flush with the little piece of right there. It kind of just completely caves in on itself.
So right after that happens, I just look over to the Kronos and Cesaria and go, "I took care of this one." I'm like, eh.
You hear the dolphin laugh again. Yep, that's perfect.
Nice.
Fuck those eggs. All those eggs.
Fuck those eggs.
They're pretty expensive, but it's okay.
It just
Some things
the
are
big
not
thing
worth
tried
selling.
to kill me. I don't want little things that can also try to
Extreme
kill
prejudice.
me. It's like they're
Looking from
worth a
orbit.
lot. No. So's my life.
Mutant basilisk eggs? Come on, guys. They can't go
So's
wrong.
my life. I like
Nothing that can
living
go wrong there.
a lot.
Oh, and just so you know, Brynn, I'm assuming you guys put the other hellhound you found with the other hellhound in the ship. I don't know if we went over that, and I just wanted to state for.
Yeah, I wouldn't have tried to bring them down.
Or leave it on
Brynn,
the ship
dog.
with Renage.
Come underwater.
Toot.
There. Hey, Brynn.
How many charges on the BFG do you have? No.
33 now.
33. Holy shit.
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
position myself and then shoot at that too.
Actually,
try
yeah.
not to
Go ahead and
seal us in.
shoot a hole for us to get out because we're currently blocked in, mind you.
No,
we are?
so the second time that the basilisk died, when you guys
Uh-huh.
look back, that way you see light coming in, and the rock,
Oh,
the
okay.
magic rock wall seems to be removed.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fire there too.
Does she need to aim for this part, or
No, I think because even if you hit the wall there, that's the 20-foot radius is still gonna 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll actually, because the wall is pretty far behind, so you could miss.
I could miss.
Yeah, but you want to roll damage because I think you can't roll. Like, statistically, I don't think you really roll under what the damage.
I got
would
an
be.
18.
Okay, yeah. So that section goes. When that section goes, your armor Kronos completely comes out. Except it's not, the ability hasn't been activated. But you guys
Right.
all see well, you can describe how you look. It's
I can show you.
oh nice.
I have a depiction right here.
I have a picture.
Yeah.
The suit of armor sort of grows around Kronos from inside his body as it looks like his bones are crystal and coming out of his skin.
oh.
Oh,
All right, Skeletor.
cheers. It's not here,
Crystal
motherfucker.
Skeletor.
You're on our side, right? Like, we're good. right?
What's the matter?
I
What are
don't
you all
like it.
looking at?
I don't know. It's creepy though. I don't know if I like it.
And so that was 2 of those swans.
Free.
Yeah.
You guys,
Like an itch that finally got scratched. There we go. Sorry. That's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Like an itch that finally got scratched.
Yeah.
It's great.
Jeez.
Dis and Kronos, you guys see this quick enough to warn the party at the entrance of where you guys came in originally. You see 2 sort of splooshes in the water and some objects coming closer to you. You realize that there's been some kind of drone or bot dropped into the water that's now beginning to scan the area.
We got incoming.
Shoot
We
it.
need to stay out of its range.
You want me to try and shoot it? I have a feeling if it doesn't report back to them, that's going to be just as suspicious.
I mean,
She's not
could
wrong.
Could it have? No, the basilisk could have killed it.
They don't know about the basilisk. They do know that we are here.
And I was going to say, I don't know that anything that we've been doing underwater has been particularly quiet. I feel like we've
that's
had a lot
also
of
fair.
cave-ins in this cave.
Well, since they've been here, it's been relatively quiet. I mean, things have been screaming, but it's from where they are, they don't really hear much coming up
They've
out of the
been
water.
screaming, but they're like, that's just life.
It's deep enough underwater that it wouldn't come up. It wouldn't break the surface.
They hear a scream, they're like, we feel you, buddy. Rough going.
We're just like, yeah, it's a rough planet.
Yes. So where is this thing that did it? I'm assuming it came in through the same way that we did.
Yeah, same way you guys came in, basically at the very edge of the map there. You kind of see them both get like thrown into the water, and they start headed deeper into the cave. And the cave sort of goes downward. It's sort of like a downward slope.
I mean,
You guys can try to take them out. You can try to fool them or evade them in some way. Depends on what your spells are.
my spells are I have a giant cannon. That's my spell.
Fireball.
Do you have any kind of illusion, Kronos?
I have invisibility, but
Why don't? You know what? So I can create an illusion as long as it's a 5-foot cube. Can 3 medium creatures fit in a 5-foot cube? As in, could I create an image of our dead bodies?
I'll allow that because technically you could all fit in a 5-foot space if you were like kind of stacked on each other a little bit, or like, you know what I mean, like in sort of like this little pile, and that wouldn't take up more than a 5 by 5 foot area to do. So yeah, I'd do that. That's fine.
Shit. I can hide. Brynn, you could hide with no negatives. And Kronos can do invisibility on himself, but what about Chico over there?
She's a dolphin.
I was gonna say I'm an octopus.
You're an
She's
octopus.
a dolphin. We don't gotta hide. I just need to not be holding a
Gun?
gun.
yeah.
I'm just gonna put my stuff down and then sit on top of them.
All right, give me a sleight of hand check with advantage because you have 8 of them.
So you get to roll 8 times.
Yeah. 8 advantage. I'm just kidding.
This
ESPN
first roll is 12. Second roll, we're gonna go with 21.
Nice.
All right. So I guess I'm not. Well, no, I am creating Brynn's body,
Yeah. They don't
And-
know I'm an octopus.
and Kronos is, and mine. Should I? No, I'm gonna create. When it petrifies you, do you actually turn to stone?
Yes.
All right, then I'm gonna create 3 statues, all within all within 1 cube,
Oh, okay. Nice.
right next to the
play.
dead basilisk.
So, and there's also a basilisk. Dang it! Now I'm doing it. There's also
Basilisk.
basilisk outside that you guys didn't kill. So they kind of know what's up. So that's good. That's very awesome. Go ahead and what is your spell save DC?
Is it the one at the top, or is it the one that
So if you look at go into your spells, it'll be at top with the spell attack.
14? And the
14.
spell attack is +8.
Okay, so 14. Heard. It is an investigation with disadvantage? Okay. Oh, so they have a +4 to their investigation, little drones, and they rolled a 9, which gives them a 13.
Yes!
So,
And I also have to
drones-
hide myself. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm
18.
invisible.
And Kronos is invisible.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage, and they have
Ah.
disadvantage to spot you.
Okay.
Well, all
I'll
of
roll
you.
it.
I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
My first roll is a 31. My second roll is a 32.
Okay.
First roll is a 7.
I was gonna say you don't need me to roll, right? Because
No, you're an octopus. Yeah, you just.
I
need
was
to
like,
sleight of hand.
octopus underwater
Yeah.
seems legit.
Second roll is a 15.
So
Plus
proud of you
5,
guys
so
right now.
20 for
Uh,
stealth.
Okay. Cool. Dope. Oh yeah, they had disadvantage because you're invisible. So a 2 on the die. Yes. 6 is not gonna do that. Okay, so.
The water's murky near him.
It is. It's full of blood, and there's some stones that have been destroyed, and dust kicked up, stone dust. So the drones, you see the 2 drones sort of pass through, their lights beaming around, and they stop on a spot where you see the illusion was cast, and they sort of scan the area, and they sort of stop for a moment, just sit on it for a good, maybe almost what seems like 5 minutes, and then they sort of zoom off away, do one last little scan of the area, and head back out. And
So you're saying they stayed long enough to be like, are they covered in mud, pretending to be statues, and eventually gonna breathe? I'm just gonna sit here. And they're like, Okay, it's not happening. Let's go.
getting good footage.
They're just getting all angles.
Yeah, we don't want to be on this fucking planet anymore, so we're getting the fuck out of here.
We don't ever want to come back.
So those drones go.
Those drones. I don't like how you said that.
Renage you get a message back from him, and he says, "I think I lost him. I'm sending you my coordinates. I'm not too far away. Let me know when they leave. I could come pick you up, and we can get the fuck out of here."
Do we hear any explosions in the background while he says this?
Right.
No, but you do hear pulse rifles start to go off as you see bodies of basilisks start to fall and plop into the water where the drones were leaving, and you feel like the people receiving the people taking the drones out, it was enough to entice the basilisks, and they started snapping at the drones, and they just ended up firing on them, and so some of the basilisks has been taken out outside. But you guys will have to go see what's going on out there if you wanted to know fully. But that's what you hear. You see some
I'm gonna
bodies
go
falling in the
scout.
water.
In a stealthy manner.
I'm gonna
In a stealthy manner.
scout.
I shall stealthily scout.
They are actively looking, but they have disadvantage. Okay. I don't think that's going to do it, but it might. We'll see. And these are the elven soldiers who are looking for you, not the drones. Oop. Did you roll stealth, Sai?
I will.
Yep. Because one of them rolled kind of high. Now I just want to make sure you don't roll low.
I rolled 17 plus.
But 13 or some shit, so 30.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got a 26. So I just want to make sure you didn't roll low. But yeah, so you sort of coast up slowly in the water, low, kind of look up, and then eventually at one point you kind of poke your head up under a lily pad and look, and you see that they're definitely scanning the area. They seem to be taking some of the statues of people that you saw there, and taking them on. And you can see that there is a small group of people staying. And Dis, give me a perception check to see if you can hear kind of what they're talking over the comms. You can kind of hear their comms squawking as they're talking to each other. These are like the guys on the ground as you see the big transport ship goes, and it's just 4 guys and 2 starships. Cool.
22.
22.
Yeah, 11 plus 11.
You hear the guys talking. One of them, they're speaking in Elven, and they're basically saying, oh, "I hate getting the short end of the stick. We got to go down there and just verify that they're down there and see if we can pull them out. They might be stuck to the ground. They might want us to come back and remove them. We might have to guard the area. Let's go do this." And you see 4 of them are left. The big transport ship is taking off and heading out. And
let me show them this.
Yeah,
So
that
this
transport's
is taking-
going. But the 2 starships you can kind of see are still there. And 4 guys are on the shore near where that cat statue is at the south end of the shore.
Where's the cat?
Right more. Yeah, that little cat right there.
That?
I think is the
Okay.
cat. Yeah. And so they're sort of right there talking. And you kind of poke your head up in the green right there next to them and are listening. You get the sense that these guys are going to come down in a few, but they don't really seem to be excited about it, so you don't know how long you have. And Renaj says that he's parked a ways away, but you do remember that Renaj had something on the ship that they referred to as Bach's static shield that was sort of something that blocked radio waves, and it had a distance of about a mile. So that's another thing you guys can use that you guys have in play.
Oh, did you
And
have
they're
the
just-
radius?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they're diving down here, they're never coming out. So,
That's fair.
are they swimming in as a group?
As you watch, it seems like 2 of them are going to stay up and 2 of them are going down.
So,
Are you transmitting this back to us?
Yeah, I'm captioning what I'm seeing.
Okay.
But translating the Elvish into not Elvish.
I'm gonna move up near the door where the basilisk or the Zillilisk originally was. You know, up near the entrance over there. Yeah, up in that area.
Ah. I'm gonna pretend Kirby came with me. My sneak attack squid.
All right, so you move to right by where they would have to pass.
He did, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna take my my weaponry, and I'm just gonna go to the other side, like just behind that. How it's got that little bump out.
This.
Yeah, right there.
And sit on
Pinch.
your weaponry again.
I'm gonna sit down on it, and I'm just gonna be a giant octopus. Unless they decide to fight, or Kronos fires a shot, and then I'll pick everything up, and we will we'll do this shit.
You see Suzaria change her form from a dolphin, a dire dolphin, to an actually relatively small, like aquatic, like semi-aquatic lizard, sort of like an iguana or something that can dive down and stay underwater for a little bit. And basically, she starts going towards and crawls up out of the water and kind of up onto the cliffside where the basilisks were. Dish, you can see that since your head's sort of poking up. You sort of like look over your right shoulder, and you can see her form
so
sort of
she's
shift from
out here.
yeah, basically where you stretched her to.
God damn it.
Oh,
Like here?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And she seems to be waiting for your guys' go, but she seems to be ready for whatever plan unfolds.
Where are the douchebags?
So there's technically right now they're still next to the cat, but 2 of them are on the other side closer to you walking, and the other 2 are just sort of standing by the side of the water right there.
So there's still 4 outside?
Yeah, there's still just the 4 guys.
Oh, I thought 2 had swum in.
They were starting to. We're getting ready where you guys are kind of setting up. When you sent this information, I'm letting everyone sort of set up to what they're doing when they approach.
Yeah, when you started setting this back, I was like, oh shit. So I'm moving over to get ready for this.
So let's put it this way. Who's staying out here so that I can do it right on this map? Are the 2 cat people
The
staying
2
out
on the left of the cat are going to stay. The 2 on the right are walking closer towards you up the shore. They seem like they're going to get ready to plunge in near those rocks.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just gonna let them go.
Okay. And with your stealth, you can just stay there. They haven't seemed to notice you. They haven't seemed to notice Feline. They walk in and they begin to swim underneath you. Boom, boom. Down in here, where Kronos and Brynn would see them, and continue past you guys. Go ahead. Do you guys, since you moved and it's posted up, I need Brynn and Kronos to give me stealth checks. Kronos, you're still invisible.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
And Brynn.
I'm still an octopus.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You don't necessarily have to stealth. I forgot.
I mean, I got 20.
Right, so
12
Nice.
plus 8. Not
so
now.
that means I get advantage, right?
Yeah, because you're stealth.
Okay.
Or you're invisible.
All
By
right,
the way-
so 19 plus 5, 24 for the first one.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. They don't notice you. They go right in past you guys. You guys can
Okay,
act on them whenever you feel. They're going basically to
I
where
just
3
dropped my
is.
dice.
No worries.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah,
going
but they were
where
basically
3 was.
traveling. Yeah, they were traveling towards where 3 was, and then Brynn and Kronos can act on them whenever they want in motion. So I don't know where exactly they want to act, but that's where it looks like they're headed, to where the illusion was cast, which you said it was near the basilisk body. So.
I kind of want to wait and see if they actually like it.
Well,
so
you know that if they go over there and the illusion's gone, which it is because it doesn't last very long, that they're gonna
Okay.
immediately call back to base.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Is like, is it possible for them to pick up the illusion statues
Yeah.
at all? And if that answer is no, then once they have kind of moved past us, to about the second.
Okay, I found it under the couch. It was 18 up, so I'll take the first one. 19 plus 5, 24.
So I'm all right. I'm gonna tell Kronos. Let's wait until they get to like that second cluster wall area,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm
mean
gonna
here?
BFG.
Okay.
Because if they get any closer, if they get over to where the illusion is, the illusion won't be there anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
it's
the way,
a bit
Nuke 'em.
long.
I redid the illusion 5 times while the drones were down here because it only lasts a minute. Just to let you know,
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to be fair because I just read that it only lasts a minute. I thought it was concentration,
See,
but it's
I
not.
thought it was 10 for concentration, and then I just looked at it's a minute, but yeah, it's all
Okay.
good.
Well, so it's all they're very much not there anymore.
Yeah.
That was more of a
so-
narrative cast, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. So as they move to that second spot, I'm unloading right now. So
Okay.
You see a crazy octopus go. What?
I need everyone to roll initiative, but that goes off because that's what starts it. But I need everyone to give me a roll.
As she gets ready to attack, I'm gonna tell Dude to use his signal jammer.
Okay,
So
so he's parked a ways away. Remember, he said.
Get close
he's
and
gonna
use
have-
your signal jammer.
Okay, so let me
my
roll.
initiative is 10.
Okay.
14 plus 5, 19 initiative.
I rolled a 6.
Are we on the same initiative outside that they are on the inside?
Yeah,
Just to
and
make
what
it
was that?
sane for you.
Yeah, what was that?
Uh,
Kronos and Brynn. Sorry, I was
19.
writing down Renage's. 19.
19, 14 plus
Yeah.
5.
I got a
Brynn.
10.
10 total. Okay.
6 plus 4.
Before Brynn. Enemies, shit, dude. Okay, it's 11, so that's still better than Renage and Brynn. And then what was yours? Probably like a million?
I'm tired of wasting good rolls on 29.
Yeah,
Solid.
I hear ya.
And Suzaria. Oh, Suzaria's up there with you. 25.
Nice.
Nice.
It's like 3
So-
days later she moves.
Natty 20. Yeah. Dis,
So
you
I'm
are
gonna start the fight, and then I'm gonna be like, "Son, y'all!"
nice.
No,
I fired.
you're gonna start moving. I'm gonna have
You start
acted
the
3
salvo.
times, and then you're gonna fire. Okay.
All right. So my to hit was 17.
The troopers that hits. They have a 16 armor class.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
These are stormtroopers.
Thank fuck. 35 damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that almost doubles, over doubles their health. So they are enveloped in a imploding necrotic ball of death. And when the bubbles stop, there's nothing left except some steam.
Oh,
Hopefully they got no call for help out.
Nope.
they
And they're
didn't
just
even know it was happening. That was what was
Yeah.
gonna tip them off that we were going, but there's nothing.
they're gone. And Dis, you hear that and you realize things have started. And you see that the guys have also heard because they sort of turn their helmets toward and look that way. And one of them does look a little beefier. One of them looks like he may be the commander of this little group. And it is your turn first. The one standing behind the other one is the commander. If you want to add like a little stripe or something like that. I know you're very particular.
Feline. What's that smell? Hey, Kronos,
Fricasseed elf.
we should go out there now.
Yeah.
I love this gun.
Let's see what goes on here.
Where's the...
I need to
that
go.
That was a smart plan. That was a really smart plan. You guys
I-
got rewarded by not having to fight a whole platoon of troopers.
So I'm now
Fight
down
smarter,
to 31.
not harder.
Was it what?
31
Sorry.
cells.
31 ammo.
Ooh.
31 of the ammo, right?
Yes.
One, because
Yeah.
there was one on the nest,
Yeah.
one on the other, and then one on these guys. Okay.
Yep.
I'm just making sure because I hadn't removed any of them yet, so I was like, oh wait, hold on. Count.
One ammo. Good note to make. Bam. And then you started it. Yeah, so it's Gus's turn. You see them up there. And yeah, you're first in initiative. Because that was just the shot that was heard around the world.
Oh, fuck.
Or at least this lake.
I can't disable them both at the same time.
Well, at least you go before them in initiative. And you don't know where they are. Oh, I actually said it out loud, so you guys do know where they are if you remember. But
If you remember.
I was busy blowing shit up, so
Yep.
if y'all
Well, they
remember,
just turned towards that direction because they heard that shit.
yeah, but they didn't take any actions. They just sort of
Yeah, they
heard
didn't move,
the,
but
you know,
they're looking that way.
it triggered their initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, good. They're distracted? That's lovely.
Yeah, they don't see you. And they haven't
they
gone yet
won't.
in initiative.
Well, that's unfortunate for them.
Hey, if you're a rogue and you don't have attempts to assassinate anyone ever, what's the point?
I mean, you're not. Are you really roguing if you're not attempting to assassinate all the time?
I agree, which is why I'm assassinating.
Why
Are you
would it
Assassinate
Assassinate
be-
away, my
right?
rogue friend.
Or the rapier. Rapier, I'm guessing?
Yes.
The whip rapier, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. No worries. Suzari is next, and I got her bonus and spell on deck. Kronos, you're on deck after Suzaria.
Okay.
So you can start thinking of what you're doing. Oh.
All right, first things first. To hit 17 plus
Yeah,
13.
yeah. 17,
17
is
plus,
gonna hit.
yes, you hit.
Yeah. It would have been plus
Stop
1.
mathing.
You would have hit.
Doesn't even matter.
All right, so 12d6 plus.
I think 3d8. Roll
It's
68, technically.
what?
Doesn't the sword do 1d8 plus 2d8 necrotic?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's 68 plus 12d6.
Jesus.
I like how Sai's the one that did it. Sai's like, damn, it's so many dice.
So
Assassin crits are mean. Paladin crits are mean too.
Pick 2 random numbers for the 2d8 because I forgot to roll them separately, and that'll be the necrotic.
Okay, no worries. It's not going to matter for these guys. There's no resistances. It'll change it, so it can be a total.
90 damage.
Oh, okay, nice. That puts him down. So how would you like to assassinate this commander?
By wrapping the bladed razor whip around his neck and pulling his head off.
Nice. So you teleport behind, sort of backhand the whip around his neck, and as it whips, you sort of just continue the pull, and the head just pops right off, spins up in the air, and he's definitely dead. But as that happens and you appear, you sort of feel this resonance coming off him, similar to the crystals in a way, not exactly the same, but just a sort of presence. And a voice almost reaches out to your mind as that happens, and it just goes completely fucking quiet. And the guy actually doesn't seem to. Yeah, the other guy doesn't even seem to notice. It was so much damage, and you rolled so good on your stealth. He's still kind of looking at the sound of the BFG and the bright flash that they saw. They're still like, what? So he doesn't even notice that the guy's head sort of pops off and rolls right next to him.
Oh, yes. Hold on. Where is it? I cast. Oh, I can't cast at the end. Okay. Damn it. I was going to alter self and make me look exactly like his commander that just died. So that if he looked back, his commander
just kind of kick the body into the water.
Yeah.
You know. Keep looking that way, soldier. What?
What are you looking at me for? Go down there and see what happens.
No, never mind. I know. It's a reflection. Don't pay any attention to it. What's down there?
All right. And that is
I'm
one
going to
attack.
hide.
And you
Oh,
hide.
oh,
Okay,
no,
so
no. Wait, I did a movement, so I can't do a bonus action second attack, right?
If you use the 30-foot teleport, then yeah. If you use the movement teleport, you actually can use your bonus action to attack.
Oh,
with
okay.
your Karambit.
That's what I did, because that's more than 30 feet.
Yep. Okay, then you can attack with your Karambit. And this is the pleb.
This is now the plan. So the Karambit scores a 20 to hit on the die.
You got a nat 20?
Yes.
Okay. So you don't get your sneak attack again, because that only happens once in a turn. But it's still all the dice on that Karambit get doubled, which it might just be the one, is it?
The Karambit only has one, yes.
I just really like that Woodrow's like, wait, like you rolled a 20? Like, motherfucker. Like, this is supposed to be a whole thing, and like one's eviscerated, one's head fell off.
Oh no. You guys, it wasn't supposed to be anything. You guys made a smart plan.
Yay! I was part of the smart plan!
You were.
Yay!
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of me too, because that never happened.
They grow up so fast.
Yeah, we're starting to form a team dynamic here. Starting to figure things out.
Weird thing is like, I've always just sat here and been like, I throw my axe at it, and I was like, but wait, if he gets past and then I fire a gun, that could be better.
Much better.
The wisdom is coming into play.
That's the weird thing. You gave me this ring, and then suddenly I'm like, I think I understand how to D&D a little better.
A little more tactitional stuff going on here. Yeah.
Off of a fucking fictional ring in a game, all of a sudden my brain's like, oh, we get this. We understand.
He only takes 14 damage.
Oh no. Okay, so where were you going to? Were you trying to just cut his head off, or what exactly were you trying to do to him?
His neck.
Okay.
I was going into the side of his neck with the shadow. Well, across his throat, really.
Okay, so you sort of reach back around in front, and he doesn't notice, and you slash across the front, and it gushes blood, and he reaches up and grabs it, falls to his knees. He's not quite prone. He's going to easily just sort of stand back up, but he's losing a lot of blood. Doesn't seem to be dead, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be holding.
He ain't happy.
Longer.
I aimed at the throat so he couldn't radio.
Well, They have the same thing you have. They can mental.
God damn it!
Well,
But,
fuck.
I mean, why wouldn't they have it anyway?
Did Renage jam the fucking signal?
He's away. You guys said that late when everything started.
Shit.
He's on his way,
Shit.
and I rolled. He's on his way. He's lasting.
He's on his way. He is not there.
So Dis goes. Suzaria goes. Dis. You look over at the little lizard on the rock that then shifts into Suzaria's elven form and begins swirling her hands, and her eyes go white, and the clouds in the area begin to pull in closer and get thick. And there's a strange storm that seems to be swirling as she's attempting to change the weather and jam the signal that way.
She's like,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yeah.
jam it the first way, so hopefully this shit works.
Ionosphere interference. Yes.
Cast lightning.
No,
Kronos?
it's control weather, which has a long casting time, but she's been. Let me see. I think in hers, I don't know if she can cast in her druid form. Maybe not, but she begins casting that spell. Kronos, it is your turn next. I don't know if you guys are all connecting and sharing video feed in these times. You see what Dis did. You see there's a guy hanging on still up there, and you do know that the Brynn just eviscerated, like nuked the guys that came into the tunnel. They're no longer a threat.
Okay, so how far would I be from popping up? Like those bushes. How far away would they be? Where Shae was?
Can you bring up the other map real quick, the second map, and I can tell you. So where you are, just around that corner.
Yeah.
Okay, bring up the other map real quick.
So needy.
10, 15, 20, 25.
25?
Yeah, if you duck just around that corner you're at and head 25 feet up in a diagonal pace, you'll be in those bushes near the shore.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I actually made them connect so I could do that. I'm that picky.
That's at least really smart thinking.
Okay. Bonus action. Shit. Okay. Shit. All right, and from there, how far is Laughing Boy that just got his throat cut?
50, 55, 60. You're exactly 60 feet away, which is like the first increment or second increment, I think, for spells. It's like 30, 60, 90, 120, stuff like that. But yeah, you're 60 feet away exactly.
Right. 60 feet away. Mm-hmm. Damn. Mm-hmm. All right, then. So I'm 60 from where I'm at. Okay, if I do that, then I can't use that. Sorry. All right, so I will use my last Misty Step to get to the 30 right there, and then I'm going to run the 60 right up into his face, and I'm going to use my Vibration Scythe to do 2 attacks. Can I do that with the pack
rest
weapon?
Your movement.
Yeah, the bonus with the Misty Step, full movement.
And your movement because you're double speed is what you're talking about? Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, cool. All right.
You had a swim speed.
Yeah. All right, so Vibration Scythe. So first attack is 15 plus 10, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. No, it definitely hits.
All right, and...
Can you do more than 2 damage?
Right. Good Lord, I hope so. Do you want me to roll damage all at the end after both attacks?
What's your plus? Isn't it like your plus is more than 2, right?
It's let's see, vibration plus D6, plus 6, 1d10 plus 6.
Yeah, so if you hit him, he's dead just on your plus alone. He's got 2 hit points. So if you want to roll damage, you can, but I'm just letting you know you can. There's no way you can't kill him.
All right, so 7 plus 6, so what is that? 13. 13 to kill.
So he starts to he sort of is grabbing his throat, and he fell to his knees for a little bit, and he starts to get up and turn to see, attempt to see Shae. I don't think Shae hid, or did you hide?
No, my bonus action was my extra attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he sees Dis, and the eyes go wide, and he's grabbing his throat, and you can see he's getting ready to do something as a invisible scythe blade comes through his chest and picks him up off the ground, as you see wet Kronos behind him, lifting him up with the scythe up into the air as he eventually vibrates and slides off the scythe.
2 little neat pieces.
And you hear Suzaria go like, "Oh, whew! I was gonna do a little ion storm. Hopefully that blocked the signal, but that was just kind of the last ditch effort." And as she says that, you see Renaj fly overhead. He's like, "I'm here."
Well,
Good job, Renaj.
there we go. Thank you for the witch win, Suzaria. Appreciate that.
We gotta go though.
Yes, I agree.
So I just popped my head out, still in my octopus form. Like, we good?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Okay. I gotta. It's gonna take me a second. I gotta get out of the 8 legs. It's a little jarring.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. Just I want to see how fast it takes you. Just see awkwardly sitting on the ship as a fucking grumpy octopus.
Oh my gosh! I just rolled a 2.
Okay, so it lasts the whole hour.
So now I'm a fucking octopus. I'm just gonna sit on the ship, and I'm gonna have all of my arms folded. There's just 4 folded around, just like stupid octopus.
So before that,
Yeah, magic gets stuck sometimes. It's you'll I pat her on the head. You'll turn back eventually.
How did I roll a fucking 2?
Suzaria sort of calls over from the other side of the lake, and she's like, "Well, it seems like we found what you wanted. This place, though, I need to stay and take care of this area." She's sort of pointing to the crystals. She's like, "This is going to take some getting used to. This is pretty evasive, and we've already had you guys took care of the plants. I'll take care of this."
Are you sure?
Yeah, the basilisks seem to be all gone, and she's like standing around a bunch of corpses that they shot on this rocks.
I'm going to point out her stone cat to her, by the way, in case she didn't see it.
Oh, right. I forgot that she...
The one that Luke is impaled on. There.
Oh, yeah, I'll take care of her.
Oh, and I returned the one that's in our bag of holding.
You just take it out and put it next to that one.
Yep.
You can see there's
I'm
a strange look in her eye. Go ahead, Brynn.
Is that the one that you, like, tree sapped the ear back onto?
Yes.
You didn't say that out loud.
No, I'm asking you this. Just, like, I just, like, pulled you aside and you're like, is that the one that has the ear thing?
It has a mighty, beautiful ear.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure it's gonna hold?
It's stunning and brave.
Stunning.
I like it. I like imagining Brynn trying to pull Dis aside as a giant octopus.
Yep.
Like 4 arms, and the other 4 scooting him.
He just pushes it back.
Telepathically communicating through the neural link.
These 4 big arms reach over and just pick them up, and just and then put them back.
Pick him up by the head and just whisper in the ear and just drop.
Tentacle,
Suction.
Yep.
You'll pay for this.
Indignity.
So you guys get on the ship.
No, I'm not
and
going
take
on the
off.
ship.
I'm just kidding.
I'm going down here.
Yes.
Where are you
So
going?
you've got. Are you gonna? I'm guessing you're gonna fly that one back.
Yeah.
Wait, is there another one around?
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
Let's do this.
So
Oh my gosh.
you guys are gonna have to stay in reverse LoJack them so they don't just track where they're going. That's what Renaj did to yours, Discord.
So I guess I'm going with Renaj as I am stuck as an octopus.
You can
For
go
an
in
hour.
the other seat here.
As an octopus? Will it
Yeah.
fit me?
Yeah?
Are you
You
a
can fit in
medium
anything
creature?
as an octopus.
That's
Listen,
true.
cephalopods are amazing creatures. They can
Yeah.
shrink themselves down to almost any kind of size.
Yeah, that
I,
is true.
I could put you in my gallon.
Seriously, you ever seen an
Jar.
octopus like on
Yeah,
a
it's
ship go
weird.
through like a tiny little like vent hole for water?
Have you
Like,
seen
they're
an
crazy.
octopus walk like they've got a bad back,
Yes,
where they walk on
that's
6
so
legs and
funny.
2 legs up like this,
Yeah.
like an old gay man? Just oh my
That's how they're
back.
balancing. They just,
Like
you know,
Nathan Lane.
Oh.
they're using the fulcrum and counterbalancing.
I pierced the toast.
See, Feline
That's
knows.
exactly what I thought of, Si.
So, here's the questions. Do you want Renaj to take the time to LoJack both of these, one of them, because it will take time. I'll have to
How
roll
long
for
will
him
it
to see
take?
How long? I'll have to roll to see how well
Okay.
he does. You can help him.
Uh,
You can assist him and give him advantage. And give
Yeah,
him a bardic
let's
inspiration.
do the one that that Dis is at first, and I'll assist and give him advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll use the goggles as well.
So far, they
Guys,
don't
you're
know
gonna have to
anything's
teach me how to
wrong.
fly.
So far, you guys, they don't know anything's wrong. So you guys have some time. And that's a 5 on the die. Well, he has advantage with the 5 on the plus, or whatever you got, plus or 9. So it's 14 plus his. Ooh, okay, he's got not bad. Plus 8. So 14 plus
Renaj
8
is doing well.
20,
Kronos, pay attention to this.
22.
I'm watching him.
We're gonna
Yeah,
go-
you can definitely pay attention to like the systems he's going through and stuff like that. Do you know Elven though?
I know I have tongues, but that's not quite the same thing, is it?
Can you
Yeah, you would need
language?
comprehend languages.
Can you
But
do that on someone else?
I think so. Does it say self or does it say target?
It says self.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Well, bugger.
Well, while
But-
you watch, I can translate for you. On
Okay.
HUD.
You can do that if you want.
And I'll use my my bracer to record, just in case I forget
process.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's that 22. Okay, and it takes about 15 minutes. He rolled pretty well. Oh, come on, we're giving him advantage. It's a 6 on the 8. Oh, he doesn't get that again. How many bardic inspirations do you have left with giving him that one?
Oh, I've hang on. Let's see, actions, bonus action. I've still got 3 left.
Okay,
I
are you
don't-
gonna give him another one?
Yeah, I gave him the one while he was piloting, and was that advantage one as well?
So you've used 3 so far. If you give him this second one,
Okay, yeah,
it would be 3 total because one for piloting and then 2 for this.
okay.
So that'll be another 22. So it's another about 15 minutes. So 30 minutes total go by where you didn't break an hour, so you guys are good. And these do seem to be reverse load jacked. You've never flown one before, Kronos, but this is just kind of the process of flying back. So it seems you guys may have acquired 2 new fighters for yourselves or the Resistance or spare parts or making another
Awesome.
ship, maybe some sort of racer, whatever you guys want to do with them, sell them. That's up to you.
Awesome.
yeah.
They have weapons, yes.
Yeah, they're basically the same loadout as Raven, but they don't have they have telepathic capabilities, but they're not linking because technically Dis is linked to a ship and you are not Elven, so they're not
Yeah.
linked. To you. You don't have all the advantages of the cool stuff the ship could do, but you have the light guns and any like homing missiles that it has or anything like that, which it does.
Nice.
You just don't get the cool piloting stuff.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, the ships
that'll
have
be
like
helpful.
evasion and uncanny dodge and all these cool stuff if you're an elf and you bond with it.
Oh
Wait.
shit! All right. Wow.
Can I bond with a second one, or is
No.
that cheating?
Yeah, Raven is bonded to you, and these ships won't bond to you unless that connection is broken. So you'd have to, only one at a time.
Okay.
You have to be monogamous with your ship, love.
Yep.
It's like Han with the aluminum falcon.
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Anyone who watches Robot Chicken will get that
The
reference.
hell's an aluminum falcon? What do you mean just build another one? Yeah, just let me just pull the money right out of my ass. Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
Palpatine.
Let me use
That's
these.
funny.
You got an ATM on that torso light bright?
Oh, are you crying? Really? Oh, okay. All right.
Like when you killed
If I
that
could only tell
Patamame
Patamame or whatever the hell her name was.
bear.
All right. I actually got to use the restroom real fast and get a drink,
Go
so
ahead.
just
Me
2 seconds.
too.
Ooh, yeah. Drink.
Through Jinx.
Intermission.
I'll stay here and entertain them. It's fine. Hello, ladies and gentle persons, boys and girls, who should not be watching because we're an 18+ stream. I shall be your host for the moment. Come on, chat. Let's see some actions. I can't just sit here with my thumb in my butt making up things to say. Although, isn't this new Dark Elf commission I got done awesome? This was Mr. God, I can't even say their name. Mr. Marvel. Yeah. Artist of the One Pool. Very reasonable commission rates, especially if they are having a sale.
Are you
Yes.
shilling for Marvel?
Yes.
Nice.
Look at those abses.
Those are good abses.
Yes. Is he a he or a they?
He.
So he's like, I got through the drawing, the lines phase, and you didn't remind me about the abs not being there. I'm like, okay. So Shae, he's like, no, I'll do it. And I'm like, are you sure you don't want more money? And he's like, no, it's cool. And I'm like, okay. Shae sent you more money.
Yeah.
Tip.
The abs.
The abscesses.
Must
Abs are
have the
important.
abs.
It was
Yeah,
literally the first thing I said when I commissioned it.
By the way, abscesses.
Dark Elf, and then I put in caps with abs is.
Yeah.
That's
If anybody ever gets commissioned to do something, to do artwork for Shae, abs.
Yep.
It's gonna abs and boobs. So I couldn't help it because this has been sitting here staring at me. So I've been adding detail to the painting.
Uh-huh.
You're
awesome.
gonna like it, Luke.
I'm sure the Cthulian one has been turning out really good.
Yeah. Well, so you remember how you were
So
you were
good.
like, how are you gonna add
Hold on.
to the bottom?
Nice.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you
totally.
go.
A little
Right?
cult member with a fire. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Yep.
end up the little fire is gonna have the same color as the eyes, and then the rim on him on the little guy is gonna mimic the fire color,
Yeah,
Oh, perfect.
totally.
Oh yeah.
and do a
That's
little bit
so
of the
good, babe.
fade
That's
out.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's amazing.
It's turning out really good. Yeah.
I feel like I can paint.
You
I don't know
can.
what happened.
Doofus.
Because you can.
Good grief.
Keep doing it, you get better. It's weird how that works.
It's really bizarre.
It
And
is, yeah.
so this is
Funny how
okay,
that works.
While I know this is totally like self-indulgent, I don't care. So when I was talking to Tug, I was like, I'm really, really thankful that you didn't mind that I chose to like paint your, like, I didn't consult him or anything, and I was like, but I'm happy that you didn't mind it, because in working through Lug, I hit a point where I was like, hey, Luke, you remember I was on topic list, and I was like, I'm gonna mess it up, and everyone was like, just paint it, Shae. I was like, fine, and I painted it. I was like, I messed it up.
Yeah.
I finally had proof of concept of that moment as an artist where you look at something and you go, this is horseshit. And then you go, well, hold on, maybe it's just early. And then I just kept going.
Right.
It was like, well, this is less horseshit. And then I got to the end and I was like, Is that how it works? I don't think I've ever gotten to this part. Like, I think I've always been like, well, this is horseshit. I'm done. And then just abandon it. And so it's like, oh, no, you just got to keep going. I didn't know that.
Yeah, sometimes you got to push through, you know.
Yeah.
It does not always work.
Hi, Stato.
What's up, Stato? Hey. Good to see you.
I really want a t-shirt of Stats Bird, and I want it to say Statio, and like have him have like Blues Brothers glasses and stuff. Like
A little hat.
yes.
So Stat.
Oh my gosh, I would wear the fuck out of that. Stat. I'm telling you. I know. I keep
You hearing
bugging
it,
you about
Stat?
stuff. But if you made shirts, or better yet, if you just drew it and you let me make it, and then I like sell and send you the profit, like I would do that because I want the shirt. Like so bad.
Okay, Woodrow, while they're doing the second LoJack, since Kronos no longer needs my translation services since I did it the first time, I'm going to search those two bodies before we leave.
All right. Pretty military, standard laser pistol, pulse rifles. So you got 4 pulse rifles, 4 laser pistols, 4 more sets of armor. One of them's a commander, like you guys have, basically elven armor. Not like yours, Dis, but like Brynn's. And yeah.
I'm going to put the commander armor in the back seat of Luke's new ship.
Nice.
Since he's not taking anyone with him.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And if I can cram anything else, like any of the other... Technically, we only got 2 of those things because, remember, the other 2 guys got demolished.
They got liquefied, yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I totally just put my finger in paint.
Awesome.
Paint finger.
Under my nail, too. My nail is now blue.
And I actually think that those are the first pulse rifles in the wild that we have found.
Mm-hmm.
Pulse rifles, yeah. We've got pulse pistols, but yeah.
So awesome. 1 for each and 1 to sell. Oh no, there are only 2.
No,
Yeah,
there's
there's only 2.
I don't need
Shae
one.
has a rifle. I mean,
I don't need one. I'm good. And I won't always have 8 arms. Oh my gosh, is this taking long enough that eventually the octopusness has worn off?
So you're only half done. This took half an hour.
This
There
like
was
half an
15
hour.
and 15,
15
right?
minutes and 15 minutes.
And then so that's half an hour on top of like the maybe 8 to that thing's set there for 10 minutes. So you're like 45 minutes in, maybe you got 15 minutes
Oh shit.
of sitting on the ship awkwardly. Just
Again, I want everyone to have in their heads, you know when octopus like pull their arms in and get really small? That, but all of the arms are crossed and I'm pouting as an octopus.
No, you're brooding. You're seething.
Yes.
Giant
brooding.
grumpy
Brooding is
cephalopod.
better.
you
And
guys.
I strap her into the seats and like let's get you tucked in, Brynn.
Nice.
If an octopus could look more annoyed, it did.
Yeah. And hello, Johnny, who popped in to say that we were all
Hello, Johnny.
monsters.
And after I buckle you in, I'll kiss your big bulbous forehead.
Oh my gosh, you butt. I just have one little tentacle, and it's not the one that Dis would expect. It's like one of the side ones that just goes.
I was doing a loving gesture and I got smacked for it.
Mm-hmm.
A loving smack.
Yes. See.
I'm going to treat that as an uncalibrated caress.
Perfect.
Uncalibrated.
You're not used to your 8 leggings, so
Yeah, that was it.
Yep.
That was
that's the way I'm taking it.
Okay.
My story, I'm sticking with it. All right, so Brynn is with Dis and the Starfighter. Kronos is another Starfighter, and Renaj, you guys are following Renaj back to the asteroid. I need everyone to make me pilot checks, and this is going to be Kronos, you are a pilot, you have vehicles. Dis, you've learned how to fly Starfighters, Elven Starfighters, so you don't have disadvantage. So you guys are basically just making regular checks. And Dis, you have technically Brynn can aid you as a co-pilot, so you can take advantage. She's not necessarily the most help, but with 8 arms for 15 minutes.
I've got 8 arms pointed in different directions telling me which way to fly, so...
Right?
Goddamn
Disadvantage,
backseat
then.
octopus.
Might be confusing.
I'm trying,
Alright,
okay?
so
I
I'm gonna roll
don't.
for, yes. Fuck yeah.
I love how
Fuck yeah.
excited Woodrow gets. He rolls it. He's
I
like,
don't-
fuck yes.
I don't roll good often, but I roll a lot as a DM, so it seems like I roll 20s a lot.
Right.
That's just because I roll a million times.
15 plus 7, 22.
22, dope. All right. Yes.
I got a 13 plus 9, so 22.
Okay, so those both work, and Renaj got a nat 20,
Nice.
13. So yeah, 33. With his guidance, you guys actually managed to avoid the blockade and don't get stopped or targeted. And you guys managed to stay kind of within his static shield range and don't get picked up on any radars. And then
plus,
it's basically...
I have the patrol routes if he needed a little bit, just a little bit more.
Oh, that's true. That is very true. So on the way back, you're not gonna necessarily encounter any things. I'm gonna roll some percentage die real quick. Your percentage is very low. Doot.
What does a 000 mean?
That's 100. That's a.
I know.
100. Okay.
It's like
Oh.
your percentage is very low.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So it was there's a 25% chance that you run into something with the police routes, because without it, it's a 80% chance. And it rolled a 26, so you're good.
Barely.
Oh yeah, secret prison. That's right.
And-
That's right. We did get that information, didn't we?
And with that natural 20, you guys managed to make it in pretty good time. So instead of taking 7 to 6 hours, it takes about 5 hours to fly. But you guys are flying, so you can't rest. You can use autopilot, but that you can't really rest while you're doing that. Hey,
Yeah.
spoilers. You crash in a swamp. No, I'm just kidding.
How dare you spoil?
God damn it! When did Dagobah enter the solar system?
Yeah.
If we find a little fucking troll, I'm kicking it.
So yeah, you guys have a somewhat boring trip back. The adrenaline wears off. Eventually, the octopus wears off, and at some point, Kirby starts suffocating as an octopus without water.
You gotta turn him back
And
there.
the familiar just
Yes.
starts going and dies like in a fucking video game.
That would be awesome. Fine.
10 gold. I'm just kidding. You still have some from that bitch Gianna or whatever. With sorceress chick.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh God. I was trying to see if there was any other cool things for him to be. I'm
Weasel.
gonna switch him. I'm gonna switch him to an owl.
Nice. Yes, I like
like
those.
it.
Woo. Alright,
Who the fuck?
yeah, who the fuck? So,
Yes, now you're just gonna say what?
so you guys eventually make it back to the asteroid base. 6 hours have passed. You guys are kind of tired and weary because you guys didn't get much rest on that planet at all.
Yeah.
Shit. A little bit, but not much. But yeah, you guys are back on the base. You guys have all kinds of stuff you can plan and figure out exactly where you want to go and what your next steps are going to be. While you're here and kind of coming back, Bach is the first one to greet you. There's technically 2 more starfighters parked in here, and as Bach sees them, he sort of mentions them. He's like, "Oh wow, we're already starting a collection. I see. We're gonna have to go clear out those bot worms in the next part of the asteroid here soon."
Well, I
Okay.
mean, they didn't need him anymore, so.
No,
Yeah,
they weren't
I,
going to use them.
I've seen you guys in action, so I can only imagine. I hope it wasn't too painstaking.
Is my crystalline armor still out?
No, it would
Okay.
recede on the ride home. Yeah, as soon as
Okay.
your adrenaline stopped pumping, it basically
Yeah.
went away.
All right.
Just so I don't have to keep track of all this shit, I hand him the two of the extra laser pistols we got
Oh, okay.
Like,
He's like,
here.
oh,
for the cause.
nice.
For the
Actually,
cause.
I'm going to decommission these for parts, but sure. He's
He's
Well,
like,
still going to
helps
the
the
cause.
cause.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Roundabout way, it's fine.
Brynn,
Huh?
do you need your own ship?
Not really.
I figured you'd be flying with me.
Yeah, I don't really like the technology and the flying and that. I don't do that.
So-
I
Take
like
it easy,
tattoo
Stato. Good to
and
see you.
hit things. That's
Thursday.
what I'm more down for.
So, question to the group.
Night, Stato.
Obviously, I have no call to say what Kronos does with his starfighter, despite the fact that he has his own ship that I guess needs to still be worked on.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta make sure that my ship has got all the resources that it needs to put itself back together, and hopefully in a much more fightable position than it was last time.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
holy shit,
the shields, the two
Yes.
shields plus the cannons plus the missiles should help.
yeah.
So, what do we want to do with the other extra fighter? Do we
I
want to give
say
it to the
donate it to the-
Resistance? Do we want to sell it? Do we want to try to sell it to the Resistance? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we could donate it to the Resistance, and they could try to sell it or use it.
Yeah, you
Pretty
figure it'd get parked in the hangar somewhere if you gave it to the Resistance and used it in some sort of a raid. You do know they're planning, or at least Samina's planning the raid on Tyr, and then also you guys proposed also going to Imena if you guys can find the prison that's there.
Having one of these ships intact that looks normal and
Yeah.
able to have a spoofed signal might be a way in. Just saying. I don't know the ins and outs of this this whole situation, but it might.
There are no like vendors or anything on this asteroid. It's just all rebels that do their rebel thing, right?
In here, there's no vendors. These are seem to be surviving rebels or people who survive
Okay.
different events. Yeah.
I mean, I don't need a ship. You've got a ship, Kronos, unless he's gonna, need more parts or whatever.
I mean, I've got an entire ship.
Mm-hmm. You think with that extra one, the alien seed would have plenty of stuff that it needs. You have all the shield, the guns.
Yeah,
You got
the
last session.
homing missiles that I bought that I basically intimidated that guy out of.
Yeah. Then you doubled up on those because you basically bought a set of Elven ship gear off this dude and stuff
Yep.
that had been parted, and then now you have 2 sets. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fine
there.
if we donate. That doesn't.
I'm gonna donate it towards the future raids with the understanding that first of all they're gonna take care of it. Second of all, they're gonna be there when we need them.
Mm-hmm. And are you giving it to Samina or Bach? Because you remember you did intimidate Samina.
I did. I guess I could. Can you shift an intimidate into a persuade over time?
I mean, if you roleplay, yeah, you could use persuasion and then turn that relationship from what it was to something better, yeah. Just like could in real life.
Come on, RP the fuck out of it.
Is she around? I'm gonna go looking for her.
So she would actually, as you're looking around or asking around, Teskin would be at the main table, and he would basically point you to their living area, and he'd walk you in that back hallway. Then to the left, and in here you would see. Actually, looks kind of nice. It seems like this was like living space for some of the upper class miners that were here, the people, the higher ups, and there's sort of this nice little pieces of the asteroid that come down in the middle of the room, and this sort of artsy display. And she's in her room, which I can't read where they are, but I think she's the top left corner.
Samina?
Yeah, Samina. And she'd be in
Yeah,
her
top
room.
left.
And it's pretty basic room. They're sort of not military rooms, but pretty similar, just bare bones. And she's basically just looking over a data pad, and when she sees you outside, she says, you can come in.
Actually, can you come with me a second? I wanted to show you something.
Yeah, I've got a moment. And she sort of puts the data pad down and gets up and starts walking with you.
So I guess out this way. Jesus. Is this a wall or a door?
It's a door. Yeah.
Okay. And then down, and then over. And as we walk, look, I know we didn't get off on the right foot. I hope to try to change that. I just need you to understand that I'm protective of our group. We've been through a lot, and I'm sure that you feel the same way about the people around here.
And you can see that's connecting.
Just know that as long as you do right by us, we will do our best to do right by you. And as we get to here, I'm assuming since mine is down here and Luke's spare is... my Raven is down here and Luke's spare is probably here. Where did we come in at? Is this the...
Yeah, right there. That big door is where you'd kind of fly in
Okay.
and park. So there's one either in the corner or in the middle of all the ships. So
Maybe
or
here.
over there in that corner, yeah.
So, as we get out here, I'm going to point to the fighter and say, we happened to pick this up on our last outing. I don't know, are there keys to these things?
Not really. It's more access codes driven. Although I did jokingly say you found the same keypad that you found for the mech, for the one that you had, just because I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it is. So I'll have written the codes on a little slip of paper, and I'll just hand it to her.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
This
For
is
the upcoming raids.
Yeah, I could actually use this as a scout ship to get some information instead of just greasing palms. Now I don't have to rely on the transport. This could help a lot. Thank you.
Exactly. You're welcome. And it's freshly stolen about 5 hours ago. So it's already been designalified.
Designalified.
It's been neutered. All right, good to hear.
But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I don't know. It's been a long time since anyone's seen a drow, so I just thought maybe there were some mind games being played or you're a spy or something, which I haven't 100% written off, I'm not going to lie, but seeing what you did, I'm starting to lean the other way.
Sorry.
Fair.
Sexually, no, I'm just kidding.
Did you
Is
hear the
that why
thought?
you're laughing?
Yeah, I'm televising this conversation. You hear the thought in your, across the network. That happens to a lot of women. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
wish I could do that.
That
Oh, that
felt good.
sounded
Sorry,
amazing.
I had to disappear. I couldn't breathe.
That sounded like
Good.
it felt amazing.
Yeah. And feelings calling me out on it. Wow, DMH. Yep. Sorry.
More power to
I
you.
thought I had paper towels over here, and I didn't. So.
I'm talking about popping your neck. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, disappearing.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. I was impressed by your neck pop.
Thank you. It felt really good.
That's exactly what I was saying. It sounded like it felt really good. And I'll just kind of leave her there, and I guess we're going to take our rest inside the bus of love.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So, before any people start pressing rest buttons, specifically Brynn, you guys, Dis and Kronos can hit the long rest. But Brynn, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
And just to let you know, I also dragged the armor out of the fighter that we got so that the
Okay.
space seed doesn't eat it.
I got a 12.
Okay. So, as you drift off and you start to visualize your dreamscape, This part of resting is always very anxiety driven for you, because you
Mhm.
always have this weird in and out sensation, not knowing what the next thing lies or when the next thing will be, and it's just sort of this almost pulsing, blinking feeling, the world blinking in and out of existence, the constant on and off, resetting, forgetting, but you're starting to remember. The anxiety builds before it's off again, and your thoughts kind of move on from that to a nice, more seemingly restful sleep. You think about Ton recently, the bounty hunters, the recent day's events. Then your mind drifts over the party's journey that led you here. Kirby, Kronos' strange origins from other worlds. You think about what Dis must be feeling, hearing their people have died out, and how they might be feeling the only one left, and how important it is to find your place, like the elven clergy mentioned to you. You flash back to moments in the gorge when you hear howling. The smell of smoke as warm wind blows past you and up towards a dark castle that overlooks the gorge. You find yourselves in that almost swampy, Whomping Willow tree area before that town we were approaching that one time.
Mhm.
I think this is when Kronos just joined the party.
Do you mean where we had to purify that pool?
Yeah, just before that area, and then that you
Or
can bring
over
up
by
this
the crypts?
just before the that city, that little Thorpe town, not the crypt, where we purified the lake or the pond or whatever it was.
Gotcha.
And then as all those senses sort of start to kick in, and you find yourself there feeling almost like a lucid dream, very real, and you turn around and Dis, Kronos, and Kirby are there. Kirby looks like he did then when you hear more howling. There's a moment where you see shadows moving on the edges of the maps. I need everyone to roll me initiative, and you hear a voice in your head, Brynn. It goes like, "Ah, yes, truly blessed. This is the thread I shall pull first."
19 plus 5, 24.
20 plus
Oh.
4, 24.
You both go before me.
Was that both 224s? Did I hear?
Yeah.
24,
Yeah, mine was
No.
19 plus 5.
Mine was a 20 plus 4.
Ooh, okay. So Brynn's actually first. Then, nice.
And then I'm a 23.
Dang.
Shit.
You guys are not having none of this memory shit.
No.
Kirby, holy shit. Kirby rolled fucking super well right now, too. He just
We're
got
all
a
about it.
20. Okay. They are on, let's see now. Oh, nice. A 7 on the die and a 10 on the die. Do open these characters. I can close that. They're all dead. They're all dead. Flying Fume. Not in around for this. And boom. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sorry, I have so many tabs open. It's taking a sec for them to load. Okay, so one is at 12. So way low. That's
Oh,
this
let me
guy.
get my layers set up. How many are we talking about here?
2 different kinds of enemies. These guys are at a 9.
I'm just going to create a bunch of layers.
Yeah. You see 5 shapes at the edges of the maps. There's 2 on the north end, and then 1 moving on either other side. And you can kind of put the dots in the middle of the map, and they're just off the edges of the map in the shadows. And you guys are sort of in the middle, around in that near that small little pond in the middle.
Okay.
And it's yeah.
I'll adjust them to scale in a second.
Oh,
And you
you're
said,
good.
Let's see here. The figure-ish things are around the edge.
Yeah, basically, there's one type of enemy on each end, and then up on that north one, there's the other type. And you can see the silhouettes are clearly different. The 4 silhouettes that are moving seem to be these hunched over, almost running like wolves at some point, and then you can see at some point they have what looks like 6 limbs, but they're running like wolves, and at some point standing up and running. It seems almost humanoid, and then they kind of hunch back down. And then the other one seems to be standing up and holding some sort of staff and has these large sort of forms coming off it that descend up into this night sky. Cool.
Okay, so I'm super confused. Just tell me where to put dots and what colors.
So the blue, put another blue on each end of the map, just in the middle, sort of, on surrounding
Okay.
you guys.
Okay. Like bottom corner or middle?
Middle.
Middle.
All right.
And then the last one is a different color at the north when you get that last one.
And that's the one that's casting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
And then there's actually one more of the blue guys at the bottom. There's one on each end of the map.
I see.
Yep. And Brynn, you are actually first. And if you want, give me a survival check.
Fuck. 1 + 10, 11.
11? Okay. So, no extra information. But it is your
Sorry,
turn first.
guys.
You're good.
Fuck. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck to do. They're like creatures on the outside. Am I aware that this is a dream? Or is this even a dream?
You feel like it's a dream. You're not exactly
Okay.
sure, but it feels like a dream.
Okay. Can I just hold my turn?
Yeah, you can hold and wait to see what happens.
Yeah.
And you
I'm just
basically
gonna
will get
hold and
an
see.
action. Yeah. And then Kronos, you're next.
What do these creatures look like? You said
So they look like six-limbed werewolves. At some points they walk on two legs. It seems like they have 4 arms, but then at other times they're sort of running on all 6 legs, like kind of like a wolf almost.
okay, and there's a green caster up there. You said.
Yeah, he seems to be a very like a large form with these large sort of like wing-like shapes coming off him that extend up into the sky and sort of disappear. And it just looks like stars up in the sky, and the stars even sort of extend down to the horizon line behind the trees where these forms are, and you can't really see any trees or landscape beyond that. Oh.
Is Kirby his self?
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
Kirby's normal.
How far away is the green caster from me?
Oh, you were there. 66, 70. 100 feet.
Beautiful. Lightning bolt
Nice.
at the green one.
Okay, and it is a dexterity saving throw. And your is 14, I believe is what you said.
15.
It is 15. Okay.
Yeah, 15 attack. Dex 15. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me damage.
All right. So let's see. So that's 8d6 lightning damage. Okay, so there's 5 right here. 6. I'm gonna have to get two more d6 out eventually.
With the exception of Brynn, does everything reset? By the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
D6. So. All right. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. Plus another 2 is 18. Plus 5 and 5 is another 10. So it's 28 total.
28.
Yeah.
28 halved is 14. Boom. Looks like it sort of throws up a little spell shield and kind of dodges out of the way, but it still arcs off and hits it a little bit and takes half damage, but it seems to make it save.
Okay.
Boom. And then that was just your action, so you still have movement and bonus.
That's. That is.
Damn, within 30 feet. Some bitch.
All right, who's after me, Sai?
Yes.
All right. I will go ahead and toss you a bardic inspiration, Sai.
Nice.
Awesome.
Add a D8 to attack, save, or ability check.
Yeah. And
Thank
yeah, I think that's going to be my turn because I don't want to. I'm good on movement right now. So yeah.
Okay. This.
I think that's the first time you've ever given me bardic inspiration.
Well, you've really never needed it.
Yeah,
To be perfectly honest, you've never needed it.
it's quite fair.
You know, because you usually got this.
Ah.
Indeed.
But we don't know what we're up against, so I'm going to give you a little boost.
I agree. Let's see here. So that was my move,
Okay.
and here's my assassinate.
Fuck them up.
Well, assassinate if it's not aware of you. That's one of the conditions, too.
Yes, if it's not aware of me, having moved from there to there. Correct.
You
You
still
know
have
what?
advantage, though. Might get a crit. You never know.
Before I move from here to here in my action phase, I'm going to turn on the stealth generator of my armor.
Okay.
So I'll have just disappeared from here. And then I'll be here, but invisible.
Dad.
And
I like how Kirby's like, hold on.
That still doesn't work because they're aware when an initiative starts. They're aware that you're here and are a threat to them. The way it works is they're not aware there's any threat to them by you. So it still doesn't necessarily work for assassinate, but yeah.
So still no.
Yeah.
A 13 plus... Where the fuck is it? Uh, 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yep.
So you tell me what I'm rolling. 66?
Yeah, you still get your sneak attack because you have advantage because you're invisible. And if you want to roll a second attack to see if you crit a second, with advantage, because you're invisible, so you get advantage.
So 66 plus 3d8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I'm just going to roll the 1d8 so I can separately roll the 2d8. So to start, 35.
Ooh, okay. That all goes through.
And then the necrotic. Wow. I rolled a 6 and an 8. The necrotic is 14 more.
That seems to get absorbed and doesn't seem to do as much. So that goes in for about half. 42. That's still a lot of damage, though. 42.
20 to hit.
Nice.
Shadow Karambit.
With the Shadow Karambit. So yeah, that's a crit for that one. No sneak attack though. 56. Whew. Okay.
Then... another 15.
115. Okay.
Yeah, and I did not roll my advantage on that.
Well, you
I'll
don't
take
get
the
it for
20.
the second one, or no, you still do. No, it's just a normal invisibility. So your first attack, the invisibility drops.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So, Boom, boom. And that's your second bonus action, so you're not hidden. And then it goes to its turn, actually. So on its turn, it can make 2 attacks, or let's see, Dis. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. And this is a charm effect, so I think you have advantage as an elf.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And you're...
A
Bless
5
you.
and a 16.
Bless you
Bless
again.
you. A 5 and a 16 for...
So I'm going to take the 16 and add the +3, which is my wisdom modifier, and so 18.
18. So the spell seems to fade. You seem... you just hear in your mind the words, sit for a moment, and you can see that this thing, as it turns to you, its face, in just the void that is its face and stars, you actually see like a constellation that forms, and when it connects, you see and feel your worst fear sort of bearing down on you, and you feel like there might be some sort of effect coming soon from that. But its turn for action. It doesn't have bonus actions, so that's its turn. It is now the werewolf's turn. That would work. They're vulnerable to that. So the
I just happen to have.
Around Kronos, Kirby, and Brynn, and Dis, balls of darkness, or spheres of darkness, basically pop into existence, and you guys feel the presence of the wolves surrounding you. And then 1 bonus action to do this, so they get 1 attack. 12 plus 8, 20. Does a 20 hit you, Brynn?
My armor class is 20.
Yep, so it does. So you take 16 piercing because you're not raging yet.
Yeah.
And the other one is actually going to also attack Brynn, who tapped into the darkness. Oh, nat 20. Okay, hold on one sec.
Glad I held my action for no fucking reason. I should have just attacked.
You get an attack before it comes back to your turn because you did hold because they're within, but it is dark around you, so you have disadvantage on the attacks. Unless you attack recklessly, then it'll cancel it out and you'll get a roll normally.
As long as I don't, if I attack recklessly, does that affect, does that put my party in danger?
No.
From me?
No, and that's another 13 damage, and no, it doesn't put your party in danger.
Okay, so, I'm not, berserking where I...
No, you're not berserking around blindly swinging. You're just swinging with less defensive posture at the enemy, not just around you wildly.
Okay. Got you.
Because you're still a trained warrior, yeah.
Trained, slightly pissed off warrior at this point.
Would you like to rage?
There's a reason I have rage.
Yeah, and then 1
That's
on
just,
Kirby.
it's on brand.
Kirby gets hit for 16 piercing.
Oh, shit.
And Brynn, you get your attack before it goes back to your turn.
Awesome. So I get to attack and then I get to attack.
Yep. You get 1 attack as your held. You get 2 attacks because it's your attack action. So you get 2 attacks and then it goes to your turn because that was your held action.
Yes. So
it's a full attack.
Who attacked me? Who's the one? Which ones?
2 of them did. 2 of them moved in on you, and 1 of them moved in on Kirby. And Kronos, you can see them moving in since you can see in the darkness with those visors.
Yeah, with the goggles. Yeah.
Okay.
But Kirby and Brynn seem to be blind.
So I'm attacking recklessly.
I see you.
And 1 is on you as well, Dis, but missed.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find Shae in here.
You're good.
That's Kirby.
Yeah.
That's Luke.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's me.
I don't think it got moved over to this one.
Oh no! It's okay. That's fine. I'm
She's
not
invisible.
sad. Oh my gosh! I'm right there. I'm the big one.
So big.
On brand.
On brand, yes. So 2 are on me, 1's on Kirby, 1's on Dis, and Dis is by the green guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So Dis is by 2, I'm by 2.
And Kirby's by 1.
And Kirby's got 1, and Kronos is like,
what the fuck?
Bitches. Gotcha.
I mean, I know I threw lightning right off the bat, but come on.
Well, apparently you scared them, and they all came after us. So I'm gonna attack recklessly. The one on the left, I guess. Yeah.
To the left, to the left.
To the left.
All right.
To the left. All right. So that means that I don't have any disadvantage.
Yep,
Correct.
you just normal roll. Yep.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool.
Everyone popping everything.
Well,
That was me.
plus
Snap, crackle, pop.
so 18. 6 fire damage. And
Oh,
12
yeah.
straight up.
6 fires, so that's actually 6 more. You see that they react strangely to the fire. There's almost a hatred that boils up in them. And go ahead, Brynn, give me an intelligence check. Just a straight add your intelligence to a roll, no matter what.
My intelligence
Yeah,
is
there's
0.
a 0. So go ahead, just roll a d20 and see what you get.
All right.
You can add your proficiency too, so I think it's a 4.
Hold on. We're gonna try this again.
Here we go. Here we
Good.
go.
We're going to drop. We're not using this anymore. That
You
was
have-
a 3.
So with the 3 plus 4 is a 7. The face that you just that they made at you seems familiar.
This doesn't like this.
And-
Something's talking about pulling a thread, and it just made a face that I recognize but don't. I don't like.
And then it goes. That's one attack. So
Yeah.
one more attack.
So I'm just gonna hit the other one. I'm gonna hit the one that I just hit again, cause he's in my
Okay.
face.
Okay,
But
sorry. You can't see the face. You hear the voice that cries
Right.
out. Sounds familiar. You're blinded. I forgot about you're blinded.
okay,
So the voice
okay.
that calls out, you hear is familiar.
She's blinded?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
they-
darkness
darkness.
that bubbles over them.
I got a nat 20, so 30 to hit.
Nice.
So roll your double damage on everything. So 2d12, and I think whatever the fire damage is, I think 48, and then add your modifiers, and then roll an extra d12 and add it after all that because you're brutal critical.
Okay, so 2d12,
48.
48.
A billion D.
So 30, and then add what else?
Your modifiers. So your rage, or have you raged?
I haven't raged yet.
Okay, so then just your strength, and then the plus magic for the weapon.
So the plus that you see off to the side of the weapon.
Yeah.
The 2d8?
No.
I
It
don't
says
know.
like a
what you mean.
d12 plus.
Oh, plus 6.
Yeah, so,
So
35
So
plus.
strength plus 6. So that's 40 total with all of it.
Whew. Okay. 40, and then roll a d12 because you get one extra for brutal critical.
There you go.
3.
Anticlimactic. No, I'm just kidding.
It almost landed on 12, and I was super excited, and then it.
So
Then
Yeah.
it
that first so 43 total. The first one you hit makes a sound and it sort of cries out like you hear the words you left us, and then the other one you cut down and just sort of like a squeal, almost like a yelp, and that one drops. The second one you hit drops with 43 fucking damage.
I think this is I'm saying this telepathically. I think this is nightmare revenge for leaving behind all the werewolves. Remember?
I still contest I didn't know anything about this plan. I didn't know we left the poor bastards behind.
I blame Kirby. He's
Why are
right
they
there.
mad
too.
at me?
Are they mad at you, or are you mad at yourself, Brynn?
Oh, are you really? This is turning into a therapy session. What just happened?
This is an MGS3 like Snake Eater walking up the river moment right now.
All right, so that was just my held action, right?
Yep, now it's your turn.
I'm raging now because this is fucking bullshit.
Rage.
Alright, so fucking third rage.
Oh shit! Do you guys remember that game Primal Rage?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Raging.
So one of them is down, right? So I've only got one more on me.
The one to your right's down. The one to your left is still up.
Okay, so I'm hitting that bastard again, but now I'm raging because fuck this shit. 29.
That hits. So you rolled a 19. You.
Fucking shit.
No.
So I roll the 1.
For
I can
damage.
add my 3 to that to make it a whopping 10.
Do 10 damage.
Yeah, oh, and then my
That's
2d8. I still haven't done that, sorry.
Yeah. So that's 34. Ooh, you might still be able to do it. You can do 9.
11.
Oh, there you go. Boom. That one's down.
Yay!
And that was only one of
One
my attacks.
attack, and you killed a character on this turn, but you raged. Fuck, never mind.
Yeah, I know. So,
I got excited.
so did I, and then I heard you go, but, and I went, damn it. Why'd you gotta get my hopes up?
I'm
Alright,
sorry.
so now those 2 are gone. I'm going after the other one that's right there.
One large step and bound. Oof.
Yeah, like,
You
and
shuffle your feet sideways.
One fluid motion and try to save Kirby's ass.
swing it again, because fuck this shit.
And you're still reckless because once you reckless, they're all so you can roll with advantage on this one. Or did you reckless for this turn or no?
No, I didn't.
That was for her health.
I thought that
Okay.
reckless just meant that I didn't have disadvantage for the darkness.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry, yeah, because you had disadvantage for blindness. So yeah, you're still
Okay.
technically reckless. But 2 of the you notice that when you kill those 2 werewolves, 2 of the darkness circles do drop. So you are moving into another one, still reckless. So you still have a normal attack to roll.
Okay,
I was just trying to keep track
okay, got
of
you.
all
Cool.
the advantage, disadvantage. I forgot about
27.
the blindness for a sec. Ooh, that hits.
Yeah. Uh, 16 plus 8, 24.
24. All right. Sinks in nice and deep.
Oh,
and
wait.
this seems to
27. I forgot to add my 3
Okay.
for raging.
no worries.
Okay.
The axe sinks in deep, and you can see it actually is going to make a check because it's still up. And it fails its concentration. The darkness fades, and you can see the face. This is the main female werewolf. I can't remember her name, but
Sylvanas or something?
that sounds like
Sylvana?
World of Warcraft, but it may have been that.
Okay.
Sylvana? Oh, that's Sylvana. Okay, anyway. But, yeah, so it seems to be her in a mutated wolf form with 4 arms. It's definitely of nightmare make.
It's just
and then
because
it
I
goes-
painted Cthulhu, isn't it?
that
Knew it.
was your 2 attacks for this round.
Yes.
And then your movement, and you rage. So, Kronos.
All right. So that thing is still alive, huh?
Mm-hmm. And those are still up.
I'll be fine.
And you can
Yeah.
see them because you
Okay.
have the goggles. It's like 120 feet dark vision or whatever, and that's about 100 feet away. So
All right. Well, then I think I will dimension door right over next to the fucking green one, and I'm going to attack with my vibration scythe twice.
oh yeah, and he can be 10 feet away with his scythe. He's got reach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beauty of the scythe.
That's technically 15, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
There you go. Let's see. Bonus action.
Or you could get within 5 and
Can I,
distract him, then I get advantage.
Do I still have a bonus action before I attack? Or does
You haven't used it for anything. You
Okay.
used your dimension door Oh,
Yep.
use Dimension Door. That's your action.
That's my action.
Yeah.
So does that mean I can still attack, right?
Yeah. No, you'd have a bonus action at that point. Yeah, Dimension Door is an action.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second.
Because you can't
Let
cast
me
a spell.
hang on. Sorry. What were you saying?
Because you can't cast a spell and then melee attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless it's a bonus action spell, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Can you zoom out for me? You said I'm about 100 feet, right? Damn. Oh
Yeah. Do you want me to move you back?
no, that leaves me 10 feet short, but I have reach, right? I can Misty Step 30 feet and then run 60 feet
Be in the same spot.
and be in the same spot,
Yep.
and that leaves
Yeah, you
me
can.
with attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Nice
Action
troubleshooting.
economy, folks.
Yeah.
Reallocate that action economy real quick.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me think. Let me max.
There's a way to do this. I know this. Hold on.
All right.
I can add.
All right, but that does take. Okay, so yeah, just 2 attacks with the vibration scythe.
Yep.
So d20 plus 10. 2. So 12 for the first attack.
12 will miss. It's sort of as you go to attack, you actually see Gizmo's face in its face, and you see like fingers sort of extend down and a thumb extend around his face and sort of pin his mouth shut, and he sees a big hand and sort of pull it back into the darkness, and then you can see Susaria's face sort of shift down and then another hand pull it back, and then you sort of miss the attack as you sort of see that visage, and then you get your next attack.
Fuck is happening?
Fuck. All right, and
Nightmares.
second attack.
Nightmares
All right,
suck, man.
11 plus 10, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. All right, so 1d10 plus 6. So
And this does psychic damage, correct?
let's see, the vibration
Or is it
scythe.
thunder?
It is thunder. It looks
Oh,
like
okay, never mind.
slashing, actually, just slashing.
Oh, it's just slashing. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
unless I cast booming blade, which I didn't have the economy for.
Okay.
So, yeah. But yeah, let's see. 1d10 plus 6, so I got a 6 on the d10, so 12 damage.
12 damage.
Yeah.
To the main guy, right? Yes.
Yeah, the green.
3, 8. He sort of looks at that, and the faces sort of shift back, and you can see eyes that are familiar and a smile that's familiar. It seems to be the Tabaxi trader you guys encountered in Persine. But it's all you can see is the eyes and the almost Cheshire smile.
Wait, the guy I killed?
No,
Oh.
the trader, the Tabax, the cat that you got the all this stuff from. And that was your turn with 2 attacks.
Yeah.
So it goes to Dis actually next.
God, I
Fuck
wish
him
you
up,
were a little
Dis.
bit closer. I can't. If you were a little bit closer, I could have sneak attacked, but you're not.
Or maybe because I used my reach, I'm not.
Adjacent. I'm gonna double check
gotcha.
just the wording, but.
I mean, I did just walk up and swing my big scythe right in their face twice and cut them once, so.
Oh yeah, it has to be within. Yeah. Yep. Huh.
Yeah, I have to have.
You know what you could do?
Finesse weapon.
You could
What's
still
that?
get advantage on the attack if you used your bonus to shadow step on the other side of him.
Yes!
It's
Your
like,
bonus action
I know
shadow
you see
step.
me, but no, you don't.
It takes your bonus
No,
action,
you
but
don't.
you can get it.
First
It
attack.
gives you advantage and sneak attack.
Ooh, nice. So the first one is a 27. And the
Yeah.
second one is a 33.
Yeah. that 33 definitely hits.
Let's see here. And since I used my bonus action, I can't double attack.
Shadow step, yeah, you can't double attack.
So just 66.
Plus the 3d8. It's just like you're shooting Brynn's BFG.
Yes.
It's only got one enemy though.
Base damage is 29.
Oof.
And then it's not 2d8, it's 2d6 for the...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. The bow is 8, I think. The d8.
And then another 11 necrotic halved would be 5 or 6, depending on how
6.
you
Yeah, I round up, so 6. 118. That didn't seem to like that. It
Not a
sort of
fan.
looks at both of you real quick, and then it snaps its focus on the dark circle that's around. Oh no, that one died, I think, or is it still up? The one on you, Brynn? There's still one up, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you still see the circle over there. The eyes of the nightmare sort of beam over at the field past Kronos and seems to be focusing that way. And that's your bonus and one attack. And what are you gonna do? Do anything with your movement, or are you just staying there? And go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw before your turn ends.
I only rolled let's see, 7 on the die plus 3, so that's 10, and I'm going to use that bardic inspiration to add another 8 to it.
Roll a d8.
That has it. That's a 12. Do I not have a metal 8? Shae, did you steal my metal 8? Ooh, 7.
Oh,
17.
Okay. 17 is what you needed. You feel a similar feeling as it looks over at you. You can see Brynn's face pop up in the front, and the same thing as the hands come down. Instead of getting pulled back, though, you can see hands come up from the bottom on the other side and just begin to crush the face. But before anything, you see any too gory detail, you sort of shake it off, and you don't. Nothing. There's no effect besides what you saw. And that is Kirby's turn. Okay. Spells.
Fuck it up, Kirby.
He is going to cast Beacon of Hope. You see in range. So it's unfortunately just for... Oh, he can't see. That's why he didn't cast last round. That's right. You know what he's going to do? He's going to Dispel. Now that he knows there's only one effect, he's going to dispel that magic effect. So that darkness around is gone. And he's going to use his bonus. I think he's got... He cast, so he can't...
Favorite kind of spell.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, he can't do anything with this bonus. This is Cleric, Grave Cleric. So that is his turn.
Can he bonus heal? Because Brynn's
No, he can't because he cast Dispel. Nightmare. Okay. Let's see. He used that one a day.
You were asking me if I was going to move. I'll move you here.
Okay. I need... Ooh. Okay. He is going to move with his Herd the Underworld.
That does not sound good.
Yeah, I went in and played with this guy a little bit. This one he's going to move where the werewolf died, basically spawn out of the corpse, like right behind adjacently to Brynn.
Oh, shit.
That's his bonus.
This one, the green one?
Yeah, the green guy.
Motherfucker.
Fuck, bro, he can't hit shit though. 7 and plus 8 is not gonna hit a 20, but an 18 plus 8 is a 26. So he makes a claw attack at you, and as the claw just barely misses you as you sort of lean back. It goes up and grasps the staff that his other hand is holding up that he was casting with, and slams down at you, and you take 2d8.
97 damage.
No, he rolled 2 1s on a 2d8 plus 4 is 6. So you take 6 bludgeoning damage, halved to 3 because you're raging, and then you take 4d12 psychic damage.
Okay.
3 plus 12 is 15. Plus another 3 is 18. Plus a 2 is 20. So 20 psychic damage on top of that doesn't get halved. It goes straight through.
Okay.
So 23 total. That's not bad. That's not bad.
And then this werewolf is going to make each attacks. Oh my god, come on. 4, 7, 6. Okay, yep. All its arms miss. It went into its fucking full attack. And that, okay, yeah, so it has no bonus action.
You're fading out, man.
No bonus action spell. So it goes to Brynn.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You can do it.
Yeah. Last round, they only got 1 attack because they had to move and teleport. And then this one, they got all their attacks. Fucking miss every single one of them.
Well, that's not good because I'm sitting at 73 life now, and it's...
That's not bad. It could have been much worse. If they hit, it could have been much worse.
Seriously,
That's
you're not
if you
much
miss
under what I start
everything-
at. So
If he missed everything and I still am at 73 now, that isn't good.
You're over 70% of our hit points.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Just because it's half of yours, you're over 70% of ours.
Oh,
But it
that's
is your
great.
turn, Brynn.
I know.
And
I'm
since
trying to
you're right
decide what
there-
to do.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw while you're
Fucker.
At least you get a +6.
24 or 22. 22.
20. Okay, yeah. Same thing. You see Dis's face appear in the nightmare. Same thing. You see the face try to grab the bottom jaw and the upper jaw and try and tear it in half, but you shake it off before anything happens, and yeah, nothing. No damage.
Okay.
Then you get to take your turn.
All right. So, if I turn to hit the green one, is that going to disengage me from the other blue one, or?
No, you have to
So I
move
was
out
gonna
of
say,
it.
like, they're all pretty much still in range. So at this point,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Whirling
turn,
dervish.
fuck you, slash.
Swing
Whirling
away,
dervish.
Joaquin.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna turn and hit the green dude because I don't like him.
You have advantage on the check as a beam of light opens up and beams down over you. And as that happens, you don't see it, but everyone else in the area sees it. The darkness was dispelled, so a form of a Valkyrie sort of steps up behind Brynn, and you feel a warm presence behind you as you hear the words, just, "Don't fear this. It is trivial."
Don't fear the Reaper.
Thanks. Thanks for that. Cause so now I get advantage. Is that?
Yep.
So 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see the how the night sky was enveloping everything. There's sort of a light on the very faint end of the horizon, almost like the planet, or you can see it sort of around the planet, and it's sort of washing out the night sky, and it's almost becoming like just bright, radiant light, but warm and not blinding.
Okay.
Shit.
So that was 16 damage plus 9 fire damage.
16 plus 9 fire, so 25, and it can't absorb that. That's 8. Ooh. Okay, so 8 plus 10. Okay, so as that happens, you can see light. You sort of cut. That was one attack, right?
Yeah, that was one attack.
Yeah. So you slice through with one attack, and as the fire sort of burns away at the cut, you can see the darkness and space in its form sort of open up as well. And you can see the radiant light coming, sort of beaming out of the cut, and you can make another attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
With advantage still.
Because I don't like this guy. He's pissing me off. All right, so that one was 25. That was 26. So
You can do it.
You can do it.
so it's 12 damage plus 4 fire.
12 plus 4, okay. Boom, plus 4 is 6. Okay. 2. Ooh. And it basically, you can see that its form is sort of deteriorating, but then it switches over in Kronos. It's your turn as this. You can see this form sort of start to beam the light. You can see the horizon begin to light up as well as the night sky sort of begins to disappear. And everything sort of begins to fade almost at the horizon. Whoa.
All right, so
Shit. Everything's back over that way now.
You have that.
You got spells with distance on them.
Just
Lightning bolt. No, I'm just kidding.
don't.
you know, I thought about it.
I mean, what could go wrong? That was facetious.
All right. Fine.
Well,
I
in all
will.
fairness, the goal was to lure you away.
I assume that you're going to run down there the next chance you get. So.
What could possibly go wrong there?
Oh, that's not who I was
Kirby.
thinking about. Lightning bolt. No. No.
No,
No.
please no.
No. That's not what I was thinking about. Damn,
What
y'all
could
got some
possibly go
little
wrong?
faith in me. Shit.
I mean,
got a half a
look,
mind to just go
wasn't
ahead and do it.
electrocuted 20 times shy, okay?
Got half a mind to fucking do it.
You would too.
You would.
Nope. That's what am I looking for?
Was
here?
that where you were
What a-
aiming?
Not yet. I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud around myself, and then I'm gonna run over and attack the one that's over there
Nice.
in the last one right there.
Yep, go ahead and
This
give me
one
2
or this
attacks.
one?
All right. So.
And you have advantage on these as well, as the light is sort of radiating from the ground.
That one?
Awesome. Yes.
Mhm.
That is the one. So vibration.
Oh yeah!
D20
Snap
plus
into a
10.
Slim Jim.
15 plus 10, 25.
Yeah, that hits.
I like how you're like 15 plus 9. He's like,
I
hey.
hope. I mean, shit, I don't know. All right,
just- yeah,
so
15 plus definitely hits.
Okay.
It could be plus 0 and it hits.
all right, so
15
werewolf
plus
one.
negative
D10
4.
plus 6.
Okay, there we go.
10 plus 6 damage, so 16 damage in that first one. And then
16.
second attack. Another 15 plus 10, 25 to hit.
Okay.
So 1d10 plus 6. 3 plus 6, so 9 for that second attack. 9 damage.
5. Boom. You run up,
Oh,
slice it
wait,
twice,
shit, I forgot to
and-
take into account my Spirit Shroud. Hold on.
Yeah, I should be getting at least another 2d8 for those 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, action.
So go ahead and just roll 2d8 and add it.
Spirit Shroud. All right, 2d8. So
And you do you use necrotic, cold, necrotic? Okay.
necrotic is usually what I go for.
Okay.
And then 5 and 6, so 11 necrotic.
Okay. That one seems to be barely hanging on, and as you're sort of draining the life from it, it sort of staggers and is like, "How could you leave us? We had a pact. You were supposed to meet us." And then it is... You moved all your actions, so Dis.
I didn't know.
Okay. Did we decide that a bow counts? My bow counts for my sneak attack, or no?
It does. Yep. It's yeah. It does.
All right, I'm shooting that.
There's any ranged attack. So
14 plus.
on that, yeah, that guy hits. No, it hits him. And that guy's barely hanging on after fucking Brynn. Mauled the hell out of him. Ooh. All right.
So 18 plus. Let's see, 1d8 plus 10. So 31.
Oh, yep. That body goes limp. 558, yep. Yeah.
And then for my move, I'm here. And for my bonus action, I hide.
Okay. Kirby's turn. And he goes, you know what? Fuck this. And he walks up to the nightmare thing. He's like, I'm fucking tired of healing. Where did his thing go? There it is.
Whack it
He's
with your
still got-
stick.
Tell
still
it
got
to
third
suck it
level.
with like pure venom and see if you could just make it poof.
Oh.
What do I feel like I just gave you an idea?
No, he rolled a 19. It was just so close to a natural 20 on 5d10. It could have been 10d10. But anyway, he got 36 because he rolled 2 10s. Oh, dang, it just went away. Fuck. Anyway, he got 39, I think is what I said. Thing just disappeared.
Yes, you did.
39 or 32. Either way, both of them halved the necrotic damage kill him. So either way, it works. As he walks up and sort of reaches out and puts his hand on on the wound that opens up, you see it sort of starts to close with darkness and then just shears open and sort of just bisects him. And light sort of starts raining out. And Dis and Kronos, you don't remember any of this, but Brynn, in your room, you wake up violently in sweat with no benefits of a long rest. And
Oh,
Dis actually,
fuck.
Dis, give me a wisdom saving throw, we'll say.
6 plus 3, so 9.
9. So in your trance, you hear her wake up, but you just kind of hear her sort of go like, and then that's where we'll cut it and come to next session.
Ooh, shit.
So does she wake up in the first half or second half of her sleep?
So she wakes up at the end of her sleep with no benefits of the long rest.
Okay, then I was already awake by then, just to let you know.
Oh, okay, never mind. So then, yeah, you would. I didn't know if you did it at the end of the rest of the first half. So yeah, you'd have been awake, and you'd see her violently wake up then.
I like how when we started this, I was at about 73-ish life, and then I healed almost all the way up, and now we're ending, and I'm back at 73 life. Like nothing happened. Except I had one more rage used that I don't get back.
Yep. And you do all the things that Brynn spent are used, but your guys' are not. So you guys wake up fully replenished.
Fuck.
And next session, we'll figure out what you guys are headed towards, and then we'll start figuring out how we're going to do downtime, because some downtime is basically going to come up where you guys can learn skills, build stuff, scan things, investigate stuff, and figure out
Yeah, we definitely
all
need
that.
that.
Yep. So.
I just got fucked, is what happened. I got straight screwed. Oh, fucking.
Everyone gets their turn.
You know what's great? You know what's great about that is that I've actually had a couple of nightmares like recently, and that is exactly what it feels like. Like you wake up, all just fuck, and then you're like, oh, I didn't sleep at all. Like this sucks. I'm just trying to go through your day, and everyone's like, all I hear is, you look really tired. And I'm like, thank you. That's all.
Well,
I
you know
appreciate
this is
that.
going to be like, look, you already sleep twice as much as normal. And now you don't even look like you rested at all, and you're still like all fucked up. I mean,
Are you hangry?
Yes, very.
I give her a Snickers out of the bag of holding.
You're not you, and you're angry.
You're looking a little Joe Pesci.
All right, so before we wrap, I finished that painting.
Oh shit!
Awesome.
I didn't think I was going to, but it just kind of happened.
Did you finish while you were having a nightmare?
No, I finished
Oh.
before the nightmare.
Oh,
Awesome.
that is so good.
Nice.
Holy shit, babe.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
amazing.
so-
Turned out really
like,
good. Turned out
Close up
really
of the
good.
detail. That way.
I love the
Yeah.
highlights and the light. Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah.
That dude standing there, I swear to God, he's like,
It's
fuck
Kirby.
you, bitches.
Well, like I even got, if you look, like there's the water coming off of the tentacles.
The suction cups
Yep.
on the tentacles look
Are
so
good.
good.
They're so good.
Thank
yeah.
you! Yay!
That's great.
Jesus Christ, this is what happens when an artist rolls a nat 20.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna offer it up for the auction in 2 days. So I'm glad that it's
Yeah.
done. So I have
Looks
more than
good.
one piece.
You need
The water
to,
drips off the tentacles, Feline says. Yeah, totally.
You need to go get that scanned.
Oh, I will.
before.
Yeah, I'll get it scanned before I send it off. And I am going to still do my altered version. I'm gonna pay to have a print of this on canvas, so I will get a print of my painting and then alter the print because I don't.
Yeah, that's
wanna
too good to
touch-
fuck up.
It's
Yeah.
pretty. It's
Make-
gonna stay pretty.
Make sure before you leave that they give you a really good scan of it. Not like
Oh, I
that,
will.
Not like that last one.
No, they'll be good. They'll be good
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. I mean, and throw it up on the store. I mean you can buy it.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be up there too. We'll definitely after the auction, it'll be up on the store. So if you don't get the original, you can get a
Buy a
print.
print. Yeah,
It'll
You
be
can buy
as
the print.
good.
right. But, you know, close.
It'll be good.
That'll be good, but not
Yeah.
as good.
On the back of the painting, just paintbrush the original.
Original. If you couldn't tell by the texture of massive amounts of paint, because this was a different painting before, and I had to put like 3 layers of paint on top of it to cover up what was there originally. I got halfway through a painting and hated it. So
Then right
it's like
for
canvases
G-Lay.
aren't cheap. Just paint over the whole thing.
That's exactly it. That's. Why do you think there are like 12 layers underneath some famous paintings? So like,
Seriously.
no.
Yeah, I want to thank Kirby for giving me nightmare fuel to
No worries.
like that's legit gonna fuck with me tonight. I'm gonna be sitting there
Sorry.
trying to sleep. And I'm gonna have all this shit happen and be like, son of a bitch.
The hands and faces is always a
nightmare.
good. It's always a good play. It's creepy. I don't know.
I love it though. That's why like the altered reality and everything is super cool. So I'm stoked to find out what the fuck that was all about.
Yay! Yes.
He's like, I've been playing in your subconscious.
Oh, I'm gonna start pulling all kinds of stuff eventually. We'll see. We'll see what I pull out.
Uh-huh.
Thank you,
Feels
everyone.
like, uh-huh.
I know
Yep.
she's loving it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, totally.
thank you everyone who's hung out this long. We actually went up in viewership towards the end of the
That's awesome.
show, which is cool. I'm glad that you guys showed up for the Nightmare Fuel because that's kind of crazy and badass. And
Welcome,
Brynn
all of ya.
Brynn will be starting next week like she started this week, almost. Still be slightly worse off than before. Sai, you got anything?
I do. Right as you jerk awake and I see you're all sweaty and unrested, I'm like, you know what? You're not going to make it through this day as we are now. So we're going to go get some coffee. But before that, I think we need
A shower. Terrible. Nobody's gonna pay for a shower scene.
Damn.
All these people that were around right now are broke.
Except for Naj.
Renaj might pay. That is
This
a point.
almost cleaned him out, teaching him how to kind of maybe play craps.
I roll over and face the wall and go into a very deep sound, hearing nothing sleep.
I thought we all had our own bedrooms in there anyway, so I mean...
Yeah, unless you wanted to share your own.
Kronos is like, mine is soundproof with the door
Yep,
locked.
I throw up a soundproof barrier around me, and just, white
No
noise.
disturbance.
I cast Harry Potter silence spell.
Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We love you. As always, we're going to do this again next week. It's going to be super fun. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie. Share out when we do these streams, and so people can come hang out and join in the tomfoolery.
Absolutely. Join us Friday for regen. Just so you guys know, it is going to be an abbreviated regen so that we can get plenty of rest for the auction the next day.
Yeah.
Yes, and
You got to be up early for that.
gotta come to the auction. So I've got some cool stuff. Luke has got some badass stuff for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta come check it out.
Luke, is
starts
your
at
salad
11.
bread spoken for?
Huh?
Do what now?
Oh, that's a commission. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's a
was a
commission.
commission.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Shae. Starts at 11.
So starting at 11 to 2, 4 to 7, 9 until midnight. I am in 4 to 7. Luke is at 9 until whenever we finish. Make sure that you go up to them. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. We have so much amazing talent too. This should be a really good one, I hope.
Shae, you
Saturday.
have hand turkeys to make between now and
I
Saturday.
know. That's what I'm doing tomorrow, and that's why I'm happy this is done, because now I can work on the hand turkeys that people keep requesting them. So we're gonna hold them to it, and then when they don't sell, then I have an excuse to not do them ever again.
Didn't you make me a Supergirl hand turkey at one point?
I did, and it was horrible. I'll make you a better one. It was horrible even by hand turkey standards. That was how upsetting it was.
All right.
But yeah, so that's it for us, and we will catch you guys next week. Thanks for hanging out. See you later.
Later.
Bye.